For a second, I thought you were gonna say stop trying to seduce me with the little anime figure in the corner.
Oh, that too. Who is that?
You can see my True Love Rue one.
Oh, Chilla Rue, okay.
Hold on, you can tell him to.
I mean, hey, listen, I like peeping the shelf. You guys always get to peep my shelf, but I never get to peep the Ivan shelf.
The Ivan shelf.
Bro, we got the Ivan shelf over there.
Is Ivan pimping out anime figures?
Yeah, no, he's pimping them out for sale.
I'm pimping them out hard. Nah, I'm just joking. I'll pimp them out. They're all mine.
Yeah, he's a selfish lover.
I am a jealous god. You shall hold no one else above me.
Isn't it also the debut of a legendary figure?
It is. My dad and Everett. This is the best stream ever. Why do I have to be sick for the best stream ever? It's got both Everett and my dad on it. My two favorite people.
Well, listen, you know, if we can't handle you at your worst, then we don't deserve you at your best.
I don't know what that
That's
means.
poetic.
That's lovely, Martin. Thank you. Whatever the heck that means.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
Oh, you also got the book from the random monk guy?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys have those at your school too?
Yeah.
What is it?
He said my hair looked like a rock star's.
Nice.
Wait, he said that to me too. He tells that to fucking everybody.
No shot.
The fucking stupid monk guy tells everyone that they have hair like a rock star. This is
That was
bullshit.
special.
I
Is
do
it-
too.
That's
like-
unbelievable.
Is it like a Buddhist dude or what is
Yeah,
it?
it's a Buddhist dude. It's the
Baha Gita.
yeah whatever Everett said.
Hava Nagila.
Okay.
His divine grace, whatever. I mean, it's just the story of Buddha, I think.
Did you get the cookbook too? Did they not give you the cookbook, Martin?
No, they didn't give me the cookbook. He only gave me one.
Yes, I bet I beat you.
Oh. Is this the first stream you've done now that you're 3 hours ahead and you're with those obnoxious East Coast goobers that we all hate?
I mean, listen, Steven, listen, even if you are on the East Coast right now, that just
True.
means that you get, like, 2 more hours of VODs to watch, or something.
Yay!
Which,
Oh,
like,
oh
the
joy.
game may not be a pleasant experience in the moment, but it will be the pleasant experience that Adam will get of reading the timestamp comments.
I love timestamp comments. They're my favorite.
I do too. Steven, timestamp comments are
They're very helpful to refer to when I'm trying to like pull up a Steins Gate clip.
That's true. The ones I've gotten the most mileage out of are the ones on the Maho ending of Zero.
Yeah, they are. Those are like the most helpful shit in existence.
I don't want to condemn you to that fate, but just know that your effort is very appreciated. And if you
It's
don't want,
like-
like, hopefully us starting at 6:30 as a general rule helps a little bit. I mean, obviously tonight we didn't, but we're doing our best here.
That's the target. You'll just have to understand.
Okay, and then I'll that's the wrong thing. Anyway, a couple things. One, I'm still a little sick, so forgive me. Two, this is it, guys. For real this time, I swear. I wouldn't lie to you 3 times. He's coming.
Wouldn't intentionally lie to you 3 times.
listen. Third time is the charm, probably.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. So we're gonna be running a tight ship today. There will be no shenanigans. There will be just pure raw Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We got our game faces on. There will be no fucking around, and I did not check this with them, so they obviously they get to do whatever they want. And if it doesn't work out, please blame them and not me.
I mean, blame whoever's writing the script for this shit, man. Like, I'm just reading this because we're getting it.
In advance, so it's not like we don't know
Yeah.
all ahead of time. So technically,
Well, Adam's reactions are genuine, but like me and Ivan, like, you know, we get this ahead of time. Like, we know what's gonna happen.
yeah, me and Martin are scripted, but also this is being filmed in advance. So if Adam says something about his dad being here, that means that it was filmed in advance, and he still sent the thing today, saying that he
Yeah.
might be here. So that is a lie. But him speaking right now is not a lie.
Right.
But I mean, you know, we got a crazy couple of, you know, shooting sessions tomorrow when it comes to you being sick, I guess, for the next day.
Yeah, we gotta keep up this whole thing. I stuffed my nose full of like fake goo and like Play-Doh and slime, so it sounds like my nose is stuffed up. The sick arc is gonna go kind of crazy.
I mean, it'll at least be for another few months worth of stream.
Yeah, exactly.
And you do have to have a stuffy nose and keep this bit up for the next few months.
Oh yeah.
Just for this one.
And just to
joke
keep
that we
lore
made.
consistent, guys. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
That's huge. You should know how huge what I just said was.
I mean, because I think we did a few Persona streams where it was still on Mother's Day, just because we got kind of a backlog of them.
Yeah.
But like, you know, when we're filming this, it's definitely Father's Day. So.
Okay. Oh, I hope you like the playlist. Happy Father's Day, everybody.
I mean, we haven't really made the playlist yet, technically.
No, but I assume by this point Steven's watched it. All right, no more fucking around.
He's probably in Florida at this point, right?
Probably.
Probably.
I mean, we have this Laplace demon planned out, so
Yeah.
I think we have a pretty good bet.
That's drummer.
Oh, Mr. Nick. Oh, welcome back.
Also, Strummer, that feedback I sent you is also Adam's feedback. We did a joint read session, so you can take it with two. You can take it with 2 grains of salt.
Yeah.
I guess.
I enjoyed it. I did. I liked it more than I thought I would, which is not a dig on you. I'm just not a big poetry guy. I did like it. It reminded me of something I read in, like back when in English classes you have to read through poetry. That could have been slipped in there, and it wouldn't have phased me. So honestly, I thought it was pretty good.
True. Truth.
Anyway, I think Maya's here, so Ivan would be Phoenix.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is like it's like the Tommy Wiseau. Oh hey, Mark. Oh hey, Pearls. You're back too. You're back too. I see.
Isn't the rest of that line, oh hey Mark, how's your sex life?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I only know that first part.
Didn't miss nothing, Doge and Heidecker.
I went and bought a cake and bought us a strawberry cake and I'm gonna make some tea with it and
Hey, Pearls.
Looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. I'll never forgive you, ever. Cry about
What
it.
happened?
Oh, well, Ron Delight presumably stole the Quran sacred urn, so Pearl was upset that you took his case.
Yeah.
But
I would never
has-
defend a guilty person.
No.
We would never. We would never.
Matt Unguard, who?
Nah.
Huh? But Mr. Meyer, the tea's ready.
Oh, thanks. Might help clear my sinuses.
But come on, Mr. Nick, have a piece of cake.
Somehow on the walk from the detention center to the office, I have gotten sick.
You're sick of love.
You mean lovesick?
That's the one.
I'm not.
M too.
Yeah, Pearls. How's your sex life?
Excuse I was in the middle of cleaning the skippity toilet.
The what?
Hey, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning.
So what if they come back?
I love cleaning the stupid toilet.
Why does everyone
What
know
if
what that
this-
is but me?
This might be this might be a good time for me to explain stupid toilet to her.
Well, you don't have to do that. Is it important to the case?
Yes.
Yes, it's very important.
All right.
I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened in Crane Village. I don't remember. I still remember what she said to me when we first met.
You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mr. Maya's special someone.
Hey Maya, I've always thought it was because Hey Maya, I've always thought it was because she was young, but
But what?
Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me.
Huh? There's something you need to understand.
What is it?
It's kind of like a Korean village custom, sort of. Dude, you've infected my brain. As soon as you said that, I'm like, oh, the To Love Ru thing? I hate you, Ivan. I hate what you've done to me.
She saw him in a not very good
It's a
position,
custom.
so she's
It's
under
a custom for the
serious
Faye family
misconception.
alien race. Where if you are in a compromising position, you have to marry her to
She
preserve.
has the access to the teleportation magic that gets rid of all her clothes. No!
Only her, no clothes.
Okay.
Well, I say we circle back to the custom. Let's ask about
Okay.
Maya first. Pearls seems to love you a lot.
Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and well, because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is
In jail.
Yep, that's the thing.
Oh yeah.
I talked to Biggie Tom's grandma a lot, and
Why,
that's all I
Pearls?
wanted to say.
Don't. She's a bad influence.
But she's my access to my superpower.
Bro, she's been talking to Big Will Thompson.
Where's well?
Big Weld Thompson.
Big Will Thompson.
That's his full name for you lore fanatics.
Yeah, that's some serious lore right there.
Dude, Deca, it is exactly like that. You are on the money. That is like exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah, basically, but way cooler and more anime.
Yeah.
I remember now Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. Oh, I've always forgot about her. She's serving in prison, a prison term in isolation right now.
And she's still drinking from the same chalice.
They let me sneak one item in.
Oh.
I regret not making it something I could use to escape. But now I will never go thirsty.
At least she's with Big Will.
True. Big Will Thompson chooses to leave me alone on days where I supply him with tea and droppingly large strawberry desserts. So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me too.
Maya.
My mother's gone too. We'll circle back to that.
Yeah, we'll circle back.
There are hardly any men in Korean Village.
Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men where I visited.
I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. About how spiritual power run very strong in the Fae family.
Yeah, you did, and that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium.
Why won't she be a spirit large?
That's something that only the master of the Korean channeling technique can accomplish.
Like Biggie Tom?
He is not a spirit large. He's just large. The thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power, which means that Biggie Tom could not. That's
why.
Damn.
His grandma's gonna be so mad when I tell her.
Stop talking to his Biggie Tom's grandma. Bro, you weren't in the clink like I was. You don't know how hard it is for us. People who have served time.
I don't know, I feel like talking to...
Well, you wouldn't let her possess her body, so I have to let her possess mine.
That's why the whole culture of Korean Village kind of revolves around its women.
No, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but because
Girl
of
power.
that... Literally. We literally have girl power. But because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages.
Oh?
Well, you know, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter.
Are you saying that Pearl's father?
Yep, he dipped. He. Yeah.
Bro, it's like she's a dude. That's why she's a black man in that one series.
Oh, Ace Idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, fatherless behavior. That's insensitive. You can't just get me to like agree with whatever you say because I'm sick and I'm not paying attention. Yeah. I'm not all there.
You're under the influence
a
right
little
now,
loopy,
so
alright?
you're not like
Anything you say right now, you won't be held accountable for. So you can say
Yay!
anything right now. No one
Hell
will be
yeah.
mad at you.
That's what I'm trying to get across. I am completely what's the word? Never mind.
like-
I guess
it's-
I'm not.
Oh, it's another off day.
Yeah.
It's like how a
I've
mentally
never
ill
seen
person
Adam and
can't be,
Dadim
like,
in the
tried
same
for,
room
like,
together.
a
Are we
crime
sure
or
Adam
something.
isn't his own daddy?
It can't be. You know, if they like fucking if they're not of sound mind, they can't be like charged in the same way.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like
arguably
Yanni
being
Yogi.
sent to a mental asylum is worse. So like,
Oh, and
Yes,
the liquid
but
isn't light
you
blue.
can't be given the death penalty.
It's water. That's just how the cup looks. Anyway, dude, I have this thing on every stream. I don't always drink light blue fluid that never seems to go down and only takes up the top two-thirds of the cup.
It's like you're like an NPC that just like sits. Your idle animation is drinking that cup of blue liquid and it never goes down.
listen, it's just coolant, all right.
He's gone.
Robots don't get sick silly.
He left the
It's
village
true.
when she was very young.
Boy, that's tough.
Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that.
Maya's mother. So your mother's still missing?
Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is.
Oh, I know.
Then tell me.
Sorry, it's not that time yet. You'll find out in due time.
What?
You'll find out in Skibidi Toilet Part 8.
You're screwing with me, and Pearl, you don't know who you're talking about.
I don't joke. I don't goof. I don't
It was
gag.
foretold in the manuscript.
Maya's mother, Misty Faye.
I don't know, I don't ask this very often. Could you be a little more sensitive about my missing mom?
No.
She's my missing aunt too.
I guess so. You get a pass because you're a kid. Nick does not get a pass.
Yeah, well,
I can give him a pass.
I got your mom's like name made not as bad because I tried that one dude or whatever. So I think I get a pass.
I do appreciate that. Thank you.
The current master of the Kurain channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case.
Oh, they didn't show the Edgeworth elevator screenshot and played the DL6 song again. Dang it.
Sad.
Sad.
But you're sure she's still alive, right?
Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing.
And if your mother doesn't come back, then what?
Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master.
Wow. Just wow.
Thank you.
Mystic Maya, the master of the Kurain technique sounds like a heavy responsibility.
Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fae main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? Deca, you could have said, like, hey, I can vote. Or I can, fucking, whatever else.
Do my taxes.
Do my taxes. Or I can operate the meat and dilly slicer without parental permission. Like,
Or I can serve alcohol as long as I do not consume it myself.
what you just said is, like, the most weirdo shit to, like, say about being 18. Like, dude, come on.
You could have at least said you could own like a long firearm in most
Yeah,
states.
just something, anything but that creepy shit, man.
You could have at least said that in the state of California, you could buy tobacco. You could not buy tobacco, but you can smoke it.
Yeah.
What the hell weirdo legal loophole is that?
That's why it's like less than. That's why you have to be over 21. Is because something to do with the law is they like federally can't disallow you from like consuming it, but like if you're above
can just
18, but
forbid you from
they
buying
can make it illegal to buy it.
Also, I think they can just take away whatever vendor's license they have to sell that in the first place if they sell it to minors. But
Yeah.
Yeah, shit like stuff like that. It's like it's illegal within the state, but federally it's like illegal. So there's some weird shit in like California where if
Okay.
you're like caught in possession in some way, you could be like by a federal cop, you could be like arrested and tried, but if it's like state cop, you can't. It's
Nice try,
something
Fed.
like that.
that's why you should ask every police officer: Are you affiliated with the state or the federal government?
Oh,
And they
you're
have
just
to tell
you're
you
just one of
the
those
truth.
lowly state cops. Blow
Sorry.
smoke in their face, put your cigarette out on their arm, like in.
They can't arrest you for that.
It's true.
Oh
They cannot.
no. But hey, we're not going to learn anything about state and federal laws just by sitting around the office.
Yeah, I know, but first I want to talk to Pearls.
Mr. Nick,
Yeah.
I acted like a baby, which I mean I practically am, but like that's still irresponsible.
Pearls. Yeah, you did.
I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. But Mr. Nick,
Yes.
from the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
It's okay.
You should be apologizing, but I'm gonna go out for a little bit.
Huh? Where are you going?
I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm gonna show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence.
Even this game
And
is not
Wow.
safe from the every character needs to have a useless arc.
Honestly. Hey, wait. Ak. She sure runs fast.
Oh,
Biggie Grandma, I'm coming for you.
thank you, Deca, by the way. I appreciate it. That's the that's the reason I do it. For compliments and attention. Nick, let's
It's
back.
called fishing.
Yes, quite. And I'm a master of fishing. Nope, not gonna say it. I have self-restraint. Let's back off and give her some room, okay? I'm the edge master. Okay, just kidding.
This guy got no restraint.
No.
Saying weirdo shit.
I just didn't want to be predictable. That was all.
We already did our predictable arc last stream.
And then unanimously voted we definitely were predictable. Okay, where are we going, guys?
Let's go to the At Me Detective Agency.
Dang.
Don't add me, more like it. But
We
he does have a
talked to the
green
poster.
vial.
I am a painting.
What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me.
Right at me. I ship
Damn.
it. Maybe we should put a big portrait of you in the office, Nick.
They're gonna get like the hyphenated last name.
Right at me.
It's like that's in like alternate world line where Phoenix and Edgeworth don't end up together. It's Phoenix and this dude.
The alternate timeline where Edgeworth isn't saddled with unnecessary feelings.
I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet.
I think I'd prefer something a bit more dignified.
Oh,
It's
were
called
you
the Porcelain Throne.
were you asking me if the cough was an encoded message? Yes, it was. It's like Gravity Falls, where everything is a stupid cipher in the corner, and you have to solve it like a kid's mystery coloring book. I'm sorry, Gravity Falls is cool. I don't know why I said that. Oh, did I get a bigger or smaller ego since I started streaming? I'm guessing that's your question, and it's I mean, if I have to pick one of the two, I'll say bigger, because I just got more comfortable in this kind of environment, and just making stuff up on the spot, talking and having people make fun of me.
This
I'm
gamer
already,
has a weird obsession with toilets. Oh boy, I can't wait to say more epic things that will never ever date anything ever then.
Happy Father's Day.
I can think of at least 2 pieces of media that are better than Gravity Falls.
At least.
That's a really huge compliment to Gravity Falls. Which honestly, I was really into it when it came out. Like, I still,
I
me and
never
my
did any of
brother.
the lore stuff. I just made the YouTubers do it for me, and then I watched it. I'm just like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, same. Although it was a lot of fun to follow when it was coming out.
Yeah, I remember that. That was cool. It was fun. Bro, that was like in fucking... Was that shit come out in like elementary school?
Elementary and middle,
Like,
yeah.
late. Yeah, like
The
elementary and middle.
Fancy
I remember it
song
like...
is back.
I remember most of it in middle school. Shit was crazy.
God bless the fancy song.
Maya?
Oh, Mrs. Andrews.
I'm sorry. It's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn.
Earn.
Please, calm down. What's wrong?
You know that never works. It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you.
Oh no, she's backsliding.
I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn.
Hold
I'm
on,
really
just
good at tying
wait,
knots.
okay.
I had a lot of practice.
Oh my god, that's terrible. Breathe, calm down and talk to us, please. Lady, are you okay?
Forgive me. Forgive me.
Oh man.
Demask.
Is this like hot girl problems?
I ain't a hot girl. I'm a
Hey.
hot man.
No, not you.
So when did you get the calling card from Mask to Mask?
Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago? I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me.
So you asked Detective Atme to help with security?
Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. It's like Rick and Morty role.
It's really funny.
Mrs. Andrews, I thought you were clean off the whole
Oh.
Reddit thing. You're not lying to us, are you?
I just watched season 7 on free.
There's a season 7?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I just watched it on 123 movies. I never browsed the subreddit.
That's fair enough.
He seemed to know much more about Mask to Mask than the police.
Oh, wait a second.
I can't, the fancy song was playing. I'm losing money.
I got you the subscription deal, okay? I paid for it again.
Oh,
We
thank you. Okay,
If
alright,
anything,
alright.
we need to maximize our fantasy song time. Otherwise, we're losing money. Like, this shit was like 100,000 for the day, alright? So if we don't get our money, like, we're practically losing money. It's like a Costco subscription, you know?
Yeah.
Costco subscription. I'm making a poll for the socks. I just realized. So you get a maximum of 3 guesses. You can guess 1 color, and then there are 2 colors that are optional. It might be 2 color socks. It might be 1 color socks. It might be 3 color socks. It's up to you to pick however many colors you want to guess. And if you guess multiple colors and it's not multiple colors, then you'll lose half a point for each color over you are.
Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna just all in on 1 color. Check this out. Boom.
Okay.
Alright. That's all the rules, right? We can just keep going till the poll's over?
Yeah.
Nice.
So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived.
This is the best stream ever. What's up, Corwin? How's it hanging? I'm sick. And so are you, but a different kind.
Granted, I think... I mean, listen, the stream can't see me, but I think it's just for Everett's sake.
Oh, is Everett still hanging?
I mean, he's still in my background, just chilling.
He's made 4 attempts on Martin's life.
Yeah. No, I've counted. It was terrifying. I almost wanted to scream, but I was too busy saying "Skibbity toilet" as Pearl, so like I couldn't do anything.
Dude, your commitment to the role is amazing. I forget how lucky I am to have you as a cast member. No, the Jewish roommate is Jonah, and he was my roommate. Come on, get your lore right. There's no more Jewish roommates.
Oh fuck, that's really funny. It's like, that's how if that were like if we were a Persona game, that would be Persona 4, where there was like the Jewish roommate, and then now there is no Jewish roommate, but now there's a different roommate, and it's slightly reshuffled.
Slightly reshuffled, father-esque figure. There's none in 3.
Robbie's
I know there's none in
Jewish
3
either.
That's the one new card they added from 3 to 4 and 5 is a pseudo father type figure. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived.
Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. Also, Ivan, list me every single character in Persona 3 that doesn't have daddy issues. Go.
No, stop. Oh, that doesn't? Okay, never mind. That's gonna be really fast.
Doesn't have daddy issues.
Yeah.
The dog.
Nope. The dog still does.
Dog has daddy issues. Sorry.
Are we talking about the priest, or is there daddy issues with the dog outside of the priest?
The priest.
I mean, the
listen,
priest.
Get back
Well,
to me. Get back to me with that question when you finish the game, because it's a very interesting question.
oh, I'll tell you. I've done a
Come
pseudo.
on, guys.
I've done a pseudo, but back and forth with Adam about this, and really, I don't know that there is one, but we'll see. I've learned to trust my hunches.
Absolutely, it does, Deco.
Oh, that wasn't even my line. So that's why there are security cams. So that's why there's security cams even in the basement warehouse.
Yes. Lordly Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on to any potential thieves.
Yeah. I do like, though, when I was playing it earlier, and me and Adam were in a call, and like the one dude popped up, the like other athlete, the star dude, and he said something about having a mom, and I was like, oh, okay, he's got a mom, so he doesn't have a dad. Because if there is a dad present and the mom's gone, or like there's something that has to be wrong.
Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit?
It was all my fault. I never should have called this part-shaped little collection a treasure exhibit anyway.
Damn, ouch.
And why do you say that? The urn was stolen. The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. It was the Ark of the Covenant containing the spirit of I Am.
Maybe.
Ami!
But its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically 0.
0?
I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable.
Spirit channeling's real. That has a real soul in it.
Not anymore.
What? Hey!
Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atney. But... "5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Karayan. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there.
What a cool backstory for Akiko. Summoned by God to beat shit up.
I mean, stupid. I was just thinking about the main party, but...
Hey, I want any spoilers in that chat.
True. Because Ivan's got a pretty good run of calls going, and I don't want to hear any of them spoiled before their time. Because let me tell you, what he's got in the works right now, at least from the parts of the game he's seen so far, has been an impressive track record. So...
So fun. It's so funny.
No spoil. I will curb this Persona 3 talk immediately, also because it helps my agenda.
It just
guys, we're only allowed to talk about Persona on my streams.
Exactly.
We can't talk about it on anyone else's stuff.
Ace Attorney. Only.
One quick final note. I do really like, as one of them was when the dog showed up and like
Persona
featured
3.
this, like, wow, I didn't expect this dog to end up in the well, that makes one of us.
I already said this.
Sorry. So maybe one of them was actually Master Mask in disguise.
No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here.
Persona
so
3
that's not
Reload
possible.
sucks.
It does not. Persona 3 Reload's pretty sick.
Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning.
I don't know if we have
True.
anything to show her.
Sword.
Show her I am. Although in the book of Ezekiel, Miss Andrews.
I know, it's all my fault. But what's done is done. I'll make it up by making a new errand for you.
I'm just wasting my time. She's gone too far.
I think.
Can we show her the calling card? We already presented to her.
Yes. Oh, she's too far gone. But yeah, we can show it to everybody even
She's
after.
gone crazy. She's gone unhinged. She's gonna try and do it again.
No, it's not them. But even after
Did you
Detective
know?
Gumtree told us to not do it, we'll do it a million more times. Oh my god. That guy. Lame. Lame joke. Where are we headed?
Let's go to the basement.
Where are we
Let's
dropping,
look around
boys?
again.
Bird.
Bird.
I think.
Bird. Bird is the word.
Wait, are those new?
Oh, I think Atme wouldn't let us take a look-see around before.
Hey Adam,
Oh, I
I
see.
was reading about people creating fictional characters in order to target
gonna-
specific people with specific goals in place, called personas.
I'm gonna briefly.
Do you happen to have 3 of them?
I'm just gonna end the sock game now so I can get it off my stack. But it's currently a tie. Martin, did you make a guess?
Black.
Okay. Currently a tie between Adam, Martin, Steven.
How is that possible?
I think we all just didn't get it.
Oh, but we didn't lose points from guessing multiple colors.
You'll find out in a second. Yes, I think those would be Adam, Martin, Steven, and Strummer. All a tie right there.
I don't think Steven's ever won, so if it's a tie there,
Yeah,
we need to
that's
give
what
it
I'm
to him.
thinking. Is I think Steven wins. All right, Martin, do you want the reveal?
What? What the fuck?
I know.
This is unprecedented.
He wasn't
It is
wearing
unprecedented.
socks!
I wasn't wearing socks.
I didn't even look,
So-
I just guessed.
My optional
Whoa.
my options were a hint there, just that something was amiss, and really, you guys all in guessing a single color had only negative 0.5 points.
Whoa. That's this is the best stream ever. I actually enjoyed the sock game this time.
So I think Steven, do you win this time?
He does win. You know the rules, and so do I. The request by the end of the stream.
Put that up a little bit.
That is crazy.
There you go, Steven.
Congratulations.
Remember to just message it to me by the end of the stream, and once you have made your request and it has been accepted, you will also gain a point in the sock saga.
Granted, speaking of the Sox saga, we still need to catch up with David to see if he actually did it, although he probably didn't.
Oh, he totally didn't.
What was David supposed to do?
Oh,
Oh shit, he was supposed to watch an episode of the Ace Attorney anime and say which ones we all were. Well, later.
yeah. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly, and it's shocking pink.
Deca, I did count your vote, but you guessed 3. So you therefore had negative 1.5 points, which is more negative points than everyone else. So that was why it was a tie between them. That's good, Steven. I'll do that. I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important.
Oh, I think we have investigated all this stuff before. It's just new because Pearl isn't here. So we'll come back here if there's...
Oh, I guess the stuff in the corner wasn't new information, though.
I'm
'Cause,
not
like,
sure that it was.
It didn't emphasize, like, the fact that it was, like, weirdly shaped in that corner before.
It might have. I'm not certain. But we'll come back there if we have nothing else. Because I think it's just new because Pearl isn't there. That's my guess. God damn it. Hello? Well, well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. The stuff he knows makes sense now. It's called method acting. Welcome to my
The
abode.
nose, the harder the sniff.
Ah, I sniffed my headphones off my face. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere.
Actually, we're actually kind of...
Shh, silence.
Featuring Andrews.
He said actually. I can't not hit him with that.
The Squirt's voice. Precisely as I expected. What is?
Bro, the
Somebody!
fucking voice.
The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and spirit medium. Am I correct? I think we've already been through this. Ha! So my estimation was correct. Zavani! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? Besides have
Nothing.
the second most
Leave.
badass theme song in this case. Does Phoenix ever have a warrant? He's not a cop. And he was invited here by him.
And I just watched the game theory earlier, and no,
Yeah.
Phoenix does not have a
He never does.
warrant. You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night.
Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after Master Mask since his very first theft. Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. Watching all of Savior Renegade Angel. As has been assigned homework multiple times. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon.
Listen, I don't think Pearl's old enough to watch Savior.
Of course, it is not her homework. I would not dare suggest something age-inappropriate. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself. So that's why you were hired as security for the treasury exhibit?
I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him.
Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set up the perfect trap. From a rope tied a large hunk of meat, and below his feet, a circle of rope to ensnare his leg. Truly
You must
devious.
mean... You must mean the security camera?
Oh, that as well. But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So how did Master Mask manage to steal the urn?
That's the million-dollar question. What is Master Mask's modus operandi? Or you fucking was so... Phoenix was so excited to be able to think that word in his head. I was gonna look up. What is the word of the day?
I don't know.
What is the
According to Merriam-Webster, it is signet.
Ooh, signet mail.
Which, like, he was talking about
New
the...
type of male discovery.
He was talking about that gem dependent thing earlier, so maybe we'll see some kind of signet.
Ooh, perhaps. Oh, thank you,
knows?
Steven. There's not enough bless yous in the world.
Bless you.
Thank you. Mr. Abney, do you know about the Sacred Urn? Like, really, dude, you'll sneeze and then people will just stare at you. In our modern day. Are kids not taught to say bless you anymore?
Dude, I remember in high school in my human geography class, some kid said bless. Like, this teacher was, like, hardcore, like, liberal.
Yeah.
And she middle of a test, someone sneezed, a different kid said bless you, and it was like her thing in the class where she didn't like people saying bless you when someone sneezed.
What the
She
hell?
said
It's just polite.
She's no, dude, because it's like no, that's not PC. She said that you should say something like I wish you good health.
Oh my
So
god.
like, I don't know what kind of fucking
Politics
robot.
aside, that is
this is-
nuts. Like, can we agree?
That is insane.
Both sides
That
of
is,
the
like,
aisle
just
here that's
insane.
goofy.
That is goofy as fuck, and
I was gonna say,
mhm.
it's like, it's even more of like an extreme than like Amnio Domini or like BCE or something, where it's just like,
Yeah.
oh, what agenda are you pushing by
Yeah.
saying bless you instead of
It's not that
like-
you have your own thing that you say, it's you need to say what I want you to say. It's bizarre.
Now,
I'm interested.
The craziest
Oh,
shit.
sorry.
Middle of a test, someone sneezed. He said bless you. She kicked him out and didn't let him finish the test.
Oh my god, the woke liberals made me fail my science test.
Literally.
I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is mask to mask. Sacred Urn, that has nothing to do with this case.
But wasn't that what Mask to Mask stole this time?
I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons? I don't think I
Yes.
like this guy's attitude, Nick, and they're all shaped like peanuts.
Well, anyway, looks like he doesn't know about the urn.
Urn.
Urn. Bro,
Wait.
urn kind of sounds like Mr. Edgeworth's catchphrase.
Oh. There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are but seekers, wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Mask to Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know?
Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange.
Magatama this man?
After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Mask to Mask.
That's cool. Embarrassing.
What the? It's a Cyclock.
Cyclock? Yeah, I don't know what that is actually. The times you used
Please,
it,
Maya.
I've been in.
She used it during Turnabout Big Top.
Oh, yeah, true. Hey Nick, what's the Cyclock thing?
Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. It only
What?
leaves them mildly retarded.
It's okay, everyone in this whole game series is mildly whatever you said, but the Magatama has that kind of power?
I like the idea that there's like a 1 in 10 chance that like upon breaking like any individual Cyclock, like it might like fundamentally reshift and like break
It, like,
something in that
lowers
person's
their-
brain.
It like lowers their IQ by like 30.
1 out of 10 times. Just we've
It's
gotten
like-
lucky so far, or the character was already stupid so we didn't notice.
They roll like a d10 on like if it's 8 or 9 it lowers their IQ. If it's 10 something gets big time fucked up.
Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized family heirloom, but Pearly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know about what it can do. Blooper reel. Hashtag blooper.
Hashtag haha clip guys clip it.
Flip it.
That was fun. That was funny.
Hilarious
Song turns me
blooper.
on.
This,
This music turns me on.
Now, this is the woman that's going to take over the Korean channeling school someday.
So how do you do it? How do you break the Cyclock thing? Tutorial time.
Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret.
Cool. I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out.
Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient.
Ouch.
Mask to mask, Mo.
We can give it a try.
Mo.
Moo.
Mo.
Bomba or sicko mode for today. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day,
Happy
everybody.
Father's Day. Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Mass commit the crime.
Well, now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door.
I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through the door last night.
There's a lot here that could prove that.
I suppose
Half
so.
the evidence can.
True.
True.
And who do we have? Oh yeah, there's a lot of people.
Full roster.
Oh, and we have Phoenix as a profile in Trials and Tribulations now. That's epic.
Awesome.
Wait, what me? What more can I say?
But skilled. I promise I'm good at my job.
It's really funny.
Listen, when Phoenix takes the weights off, I mean, he can apparently, nail, not Manfred von Karma. Yeah, well, Manfred von Karma and, Mound Guard, so look.
True. He's got a real verbal straight that he can throw.
Mm-hmm.
Martin, what's your thoughts here?
The sword's the most obvious, but I think that the statue also technically works, but also the calling card works, but also the security camera works. Also, pretty much all of them work.
True. I think that one is more obvious than the others, though.
Yeah, the sword.
I don't know about that one.
Or the statue that was moved?
I think I feel like do you remember the security camera went off like when someone walked through the door?
Yeah.
So I feel like that would probably be the best one.
I mean, again, all of it is evidence that someone was there, but the camera, yeah.
True. I think he's just specifically talking about like walking through the door, though.
Yeah, because he's being a little retentive about that.
He's being very Detective Atme is being very anal retentive.
I feel like some people in our age demographic, or at least that I've talked to, don't know the phrase anal retentive or what that means. Because I will say that someone's being anal about something and they'll go, what? Like, you've never heard anal retentive before?
Yeah, no one else has as well developed vocabularies as we do because we're just so much smarter than everyone else.
That's not quite what I was getting at, but it feels like that sometimes.
I thought it was so funny, and
you should dumb down your language. Just say "stick up their ass," and then people will know what you mean.
You'd think with context clues they would assume that's what that means.
True.
No, you see, if you just modify your language, then everyone will understand everything you say perfectly.
It doesn't feel like that sometimes.
Love you,
True.
Monica.
Doki Doki Plus moment.
Doki Doki Plus moment indeed. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through the door.
Precisely.
I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night.
What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be.
Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned.
What? Are you saying I didn't do my duty properly?
Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. Question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just the piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Master Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at the time was because you wore...
Using the potty.
Or a bathroom.
I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to. Oh, you have to prove it. Prove I went to the bathroom. Show me my urine. Alright, guys, just give me something.
What's the picture again?
Oh, it's just a picture of the urn.
Oh, Maya's there.
Hello.
Wow, she's there. Is the answer that he has? Is the answer that he has pink pee?
I don't think we have the square cutout thing, or any evidence of paint yet.
I think it's the calling card.
I do too. Hey, have you seen this? May I give you a piece of good advice, sir lawyer?
What is it?
My pee does not look like green rectangles. You need to go home, take a long cold shower, and get a good night's rest, sir lawyer.
Damn. Arg. I guess I need to think it over again.
1 psychic damage for guessing the wrong pee color.
My urine is not green.
You know what? Fine. Maybe you didn't pee green, but you pooped green.
Can you back that up?
Very well.
He pooped so hard he fell unconscious, man.
True.
Why do you say that?
His long green poop.
This. It's disgusting.
I know, I would pass out too if I had that.
Oh my god.
Really
Forked? Oh, having that exit your body is absolutely disgusting.
I've heard of sword swallowing, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, that part's way harder. We don't think about that.
It's really funny. Detective at me.
Good night, Taika.
You were knocked unconscious.
What was the
by
color
thief,
of your
weren't
last
you?
poop and
have
or
a good
pee?
night. See you next week.
Normal color, Judge. Like a normal color. Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke Atme, could be knocked unconscious so easily? Like a character from some cartoon?
Yeah, I do, because you are a character from some cartoon.
Not cool.
And this sword proves it.
That's...
Before the thief, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Amy Faye. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by the sword. Well, detective, how about it?
I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Clap. Everybody clap. I want everybody
That was powerful.
in chat also
powerful.
clapping right now.
Can we get some claps? Come on.
I don't usually ask these things of you.
Have they said that term before in game?
Can I get some claps?
Yes. I mean, in his introduction, he was like, I'm Luke Atme, ace detective. Like, that's how he introduces himself. And then Phoenix hits him right back with, I'm Phoenix Wright, ace attorney. And then we clapped them.
Okay,
Clap.
okay. Yeah.
I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So you were knocked out when
I
the
was
thief...
lying.
What? Sorry.
I said, oh, well, I was lying.
What? So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber? What an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck...
What if you're like this dude, like lying about something, and then like Phoenix Wright walks up to you and brute forces every piece of evidence he has at you, like making every possible guess about what you were doing until finally he gets one right, and then you immediately crumble.
Well, I think that's the power of the Magatama. It's just like you just get brute force to the point where it's like if you just throw enough shit at the wall, eventually you just crack and say the truth.
So just stop talking. I'll tell you. Just leave me alone. You've shown me like 10 things. I'll just tell you. God.
It's really funny.
Stop reloading your game. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way through in somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch. Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined.
You can say that again.
Ouch.
How could
Mr.
you
Atme should have his poor head examined.
You can say that again.
Ouch. I forgot
How-
what I said. Head
How could you
examined.
have Ouch, a head examined.
Or fucking rot consumes. Goddamn.
How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway.
Huh? What? That Etme is the greatest ace detective in the world?
No, that he never actually saw the thief.
Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be Master Mask. Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Master Mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of that dastardly thief taken by the security camera. Ta-da!
Wow. Powerful.
Did Master Mask? The thief can be none other than the arch criminal, Mask to Mask. After all,
Criminal.
he has a there's a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes.
What are you talking about?
Schizo nonsense, bro.
How dare you?
So what do you mean by very good reason?
Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit these crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me.
Wow. Just wow. Well, I guess we better go take a look just in case.
Wowzers.
Wow, wow, wowzers. Envelope. Hey, Nick, it's the envelope. Envelope.
Oh, I remember
Envelope.
now.
Where's the
I
envelope?
get to be in this episode.
Pearl's got her own little investigation side game going on.
I get to be in Ace Attorney Investigations too?
No.
Oh.
That's sad.
Wait.
I want a rotatable sprite that people can put in the microwave.
What an awesome thing to say.
A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it.
Alright, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to the KB security office at 1 a.m. on October 12th. Bring $50,000? 50,000?
But this is a blackmail. Blackmail letter.
Blackmail?
It's very clearly a green letter.
It can
It's green mail, not black mail.
green mail.
It's like a green. It's like a green Oreo, but it's green on the outside, black on the inside.
Now I kind of want a green Oreo. Is it like mint?
It's got green chocolate on the outside, and then
Green
black,
chocolate?
black cream on the inside.
Listen, Thin Mint's going out of business. Green Oreos are in.
I'm so sorry, but what does green
Mints.
chocolate taste like?
Have you never had groklet before?
You made that up.
No.
I've been your assistant for like 2 years, 3 years running, and you just make up words sometimes. And you made up grok.
I have. Have you not seen the second fridge, like the older fridge in the break room? That's like
You have
has
a
like
break
so-
room?
like
Oh, you don't give me breaks, so
Yes.
why would I have gone there?
in the second fridge in our break room, there is several jars of groklet that I keep
Jar?
in there.
Okay, but if
Yeah.
would you let me have some if I asked?
Yeah.
Re-
Next time I give you a break, you can have some.
What an awful rule. That's not
It's like a
fair.
birthday party.
I mean, it's not a matter of me
If we
trying to
meet,
keep it
if we
from
meet
you.
our quarterly quota this quarter, they'll give you an extra groklet party this quarter at the end.
What is our quota? 1 case? Because we only do 1 case every like couple months.
It's all about the monetary gains. You see, it's not a matter of cases, but the matter of money.
Right, but if we took more cases, we'd get more money. Whatever. I'm not having this conversation with you right now.
Well, listen, we can't afford to give everyone a raise, so we just threw everyone a groklet party instead.
But you've never thrown me a groklet party. I don't even want groklet. What the fuck is groklet? You're driving me
Okay,
nuts.
I don't understand how you've never had groklet, but whatever. Sure looks like a major clue, alright.
How did we get to groklet from a blackmail letter? Ding dong.
Just
Okay, all right. I gotta. This isn't a sock game, but I want everyone right now that hasn't played these before to tell me what returning character is gonna walk through this door like it's Family Guy right now.
Wendy Oldbag.
Okay.
I was gonna say when the old bag too.
Okay.
The helmet's uncanny.
All right. Fair enough. Just put your guesses in now. Edgeworth is also good.
Well,
It's gonna be Mocha in the black like motorcycle.
She's gonna
outfit.
kill Desiree.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. It won't take but a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. Oh, we don't know who it is. So,
When
narrator from Steins Gate Zero, go.
When
I.
see
A
Damsel.
in
distress.
I.
just
Can't.
Help.
myself.
Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee.
Really?
Okay.
I
Yes.
I'll.
make
Myself.
At
home.
Pretty.
lady. It's definitely Wendy Oldbag, but...
Wait a minute. I know that voice.
Oh, Nicky boy. I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest.
You wouldn't have appeared if we didn't get all the.
You!
You're the Larry Flags.
Oh, there we go. Was he in the previous game?
He was not.
No.
He hasn't showed up since DL6.
Damn.
He skipped out on Rise from the Ashes and Justice for All. Damn.
Yikes.
And he has a theme song now.
Hard.
Granted, I forgot who voiced Larry was it me?
You, yeah. I think it was like Shaggy-esque. Like the,
Yeah.
oh my god, dude, I'm going to jail.
It's you! Am I it too? What a fluke!
Larry, long time no see.
Dude, he is William Afton. Larry's the bad guy all along.
That's right, Phoenix! I always come back!
Larry does always come back.
What? You know each other? Oh, Nicky boy. Nick, dude, this girl have, something going on.
Something do you mean?
I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this. Me too. Way to go, dude.
I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts.
Granted, I assume Larry also works in security.
I mean, he's got the KB security, like,
Which means
uniform.
he works under the old bag.
Oh no.
Oh shit, you're right. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other.
Damn.
Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. Come on, man, I was in a tutorial case.
Larry can read minds.
True.
This is like a
canon.
There's a reason this is a foreground eye squint because like
Oh, he's inside his eyelids right now.
yeah.
The pose he's doing right now just reminds me of the Burgers with Brain photo that you have.
Dude, he is doing like a burgers with bread type pose right now, honestly. Hey, if you guys can find that, you can find us doxing ourselves. Have fun. We've got quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true: when something smells, it's usually the butts.
Hey, come on now. You're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are old childhood friends, I see? That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike.
Have fun.
Nice girl, that Desi. So how have you been, Nick?
Too busy if you really want to know. Wait, hold on. We need to show him the calling card after.
Oh, of course, sorry. I forget myself.
I also need to show him the attorney's badge. It's been a while since he's seen it.
True.
True. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. Damn, so it's been 2 years since Rise from the Ashes.
DL6, but yes.
Yeah, because he was just man in the pond. I don't think he had anything to do with Rise from the Ashes.
That's what you think.
He's not Blue Badger adjacent.
No.
No, right.
Although he was secretly Damon Gant's right-hand man.
Right. Maybe they do just have a rapier. That's cool. Oh, right. Larry's a hot dog lawyer. Good callback.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I forgot about that. But guys, is there any? I mean, if you think about it, those like air tanks in the back could, in like the
It could be
torpedo
big
kinda look like
hot,
a hot dog.
dogs.
I've actually graduated to conspiracy theory lawyer.
And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird.
Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform for my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun.
What's wrong?
Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore.
Got dumped again?
Well, you know, Benifer, I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's when I met the famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed.
That's as close as we're gonna get to Biggie Tom.
Whoa, that is pretty close to Biggie Tom.
Is that like his sister? There's Biggie
Did
and
we,
Caddy Tom. That's kind of an important bit of
Caddy's
lore.
in Japan, so
There's
like,
oh well, you
is
see,
Caddy Tom
big
half Japanese?
Big Weld has, well, we have like one kind of conglomerate nation type thing going on here, or at least very closely related. So Big Weld manages the American West Coasts, and Cat Weld
Right.
manages Japan.
Interesting.
Benifer, Caddy Tom. I never heard of either of them.
Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Well, actually,
Wow.
anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure.
Women, they're
That was like raw anguish.
oh, you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest.
I'm not like the other girls.
Different. You're into that spirit Wiccan stuff. Most of the
Into
witch talks.
should I?
Jennifer told me to look up spells on Etsy.
Goodness gracious.
How much
I
time,
mean,
how much time
I
do you
do
think
real
Maya
magic and I'm
spends
not
on
into that.
Etsy?
But I did I paid $200 for a success, in a gambling spell.
How'd that go?
Well, I'm still waiting on it, but my luck will turn out any day now.
Yeah, you're so due.
Looks like he's still the same old Larry. So what are you doing here anyway?
Oh? Well, what do you mean by that? I'm just a natural born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working.
Wallet? So you found this last night?
Yeah. It has a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself.
Neat.
Ron's wallet. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here.
Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife.
I hope so.
Hey, Nick, it's not what you're thinking at all.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit.
Oh, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news.
He really is here just to check out Miss Delight.
So you said you found it at your job, right?
Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks love a guy in a uniform, you know?
A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about.
Wallet.
Real.
Funny ass wallet.
Adam, Martin, what sound does a wallet make?
Wallet.
True. So what time was it when you found this last night?
Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I got an alibi.
You're not the one on the hook for our crime this time, buddy.
As far as you know, I guess.
Nick would be the guy to let thieves walk out the store without paying, saying they're gonna come back and pay tomorrow.
What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there?
Anyway, weird about that. After all, he works there.
He works there? You mean Mr. Delight?
Adam.
You're
Hashtag
muted.
muted.
Oh. My bad, thank you.
Oh, gee.
I just rest my hand on the keyboard and get confused when stuff like that happens.
For sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right here in his wallet.
What's this card?
It's a key card for the security company. See, it's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it.
You said you were working part-time at a security company, right?
That's right. But why are you making that scary face?
Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there.
Yeah, that's sketchy as hell.
True.
Oh, they hired one of the old bag. Why can't they hire me?
That's a good point.
Honestly. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card, whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
We present
Oh yeah,
the,
yeah. Hey Larry.
what about this? Does anything come to mind?
Listen, I'm a security guard. I'm not here to sell you juicy bits of info and chew the fat, man.
Funny, you had no qualms about selling samurai dogs just 2 years ago.
That was different, man. Samurai dogs were gonna hit a pig. They were. I just hadn't done my spell yet.
Damn.
Oh.
Listen, man, I'm worried that Bennifer cast a, instant revenge spell on me.
So you're sure about this key card?
Yep, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one's for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record.
It leaves a record?
Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when.
Larry, I need that data.
Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data's off limits to outsiders. If I lose this job, I never have a chance with Desi.
The married woman? Come on, Larry.
Oh, I never had a chance with her anyway. Come on, though.
Oh, okay.
I really need this job.
It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Well, does that mean that we can use it somehow?
You didn't
Perhaps.
touch anything in the wallet, did you?
Hey, man, be serious. You know what I was interested in?
If Master Mass doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself.
Ouch.
Hey, that's
True.
putting some mighty confidence in Larry.
Yeah, I don't know if Larry's that much of a catch over Ron. I mean, come on. Okay, I think you're done.
The exhibit hall.
Ba, ba, ba.
Basement.
I suppose.
DOS basement.
DOS basement. That's... Oh.
Now we can enter the padlocked area.
You think that's the security office for the KB? Our precious urn was right on the other side of these doors.
Yeah, and according to the security camera data.
Someone was in there last night. Ugh, what I'd like to do to him. My chop.
That pathetic looking wooden box.
That's the box that had the sacred urn in it.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on it.
I worked so hard to make that box.
Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya?
What's that supposed to mean? I was proud of it.
Or Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Master Mask had taken the box too.
Yeah, this is all repeat stuff, but just no Pearl.
Where is Pearl?
She's off doing her own investigation.
Are we able to present that letter and remind that Dizzy is no
Well, we
longer
haven't
in
got
the...
to the detention center yet to talk to Ron.
Well, he's not
he's
there.
Maybe he is there now that we've talked to everyone? No.
Let's see. I'm just gonna show some shit to Larry.
That Desi's one awesome lady, alright. It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I really am in love this time. 26 times the charm.
A long time, huh?
Yeah, well, except for what I felt for you. What?
That's funny. I don't think even he knows what he is saying anymore.
Lost it, I've gone crazy, Maya.
Is that a tactic?
Is it working?
No.
Damn.
Oh, of course, you show Larry the blackmail letter. Yeah. Not. Oh wait, no. I guess it has KB security in it, so that makes sense. Never mind.
Oh, true.
Ace Attorney is perfect, and there are no logical leaps ever.
Never. Hey Larry, what about this?
I swear, first time I played this, definitely didn't figure that out for a while.
If you got something
What?
to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter?
That's right,
That's
Larry.
green?
You gotta pay us
I'm
$50,000.
blackmailing you.
But it's green, not black.
Oh my god, it's Groklet or whatever. I don't fucking.
This is a Groklet letter.
Is it flavored or is it just colored? There's a big difference.
It's just colored like Groklet. The letter's not flavored. Well, the green part isn't Groklet flavored, but the paper the letter is written on is
What
white
about the
chocolate
part-
flavored.
Oh, what about the part that you lick to seal it? Is that flavored?
That's not a
It's
bad
flavored.
idea.
It's
Larry,
flavored
your
like
spell
plastic.
worked. Patent that.
With flavored
It's a good idea.
envelopes?
Yeah.
Just start selling that, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm worried that I'm gonna get cast with the instant misfortune spell and I'll have to buy another reflection spell in order to get rid of it.
Stop buying spells. I know what the real religion is, and I'm part of it. And I know everyone says that, but I'm right. Spells don't work.
Can you do a reflection casting spell for free?
No, I can't. No.
Then I'm gonna cast an instant revenge spell on you if you don't.
The spells, they're not real. They don't work.
They're $16 on Etsy, Maya.
You think magic is worth $16 US?
For
That's a
one
lot of
cast.
money.
It's a steal, man. That's just what they're
Yes,
selling on
steal
Etsy.
from you.
And for legal purposes, they're just saying that it's for entertainment purposes only. But we all know the truth.
If they worked, they wouldn't have to say that.
your lawyer here, man. You gotta back me up on this, Mr. Phoenix.
I'm a legal aid. That's close enough.
Are you licensed?
Are you?
I had to go to school.
You didn't answer my question. Do you have a license to practice law, Phoenix, right?
I passed the bar. I did a spell to do it, but
Oh
I
my
passed the
god, no
bar.
you didn't.
Listen, Maya, do you know any of those court-winning spells?
Yeah, it's called Summon Mia.
Genuinely, I was
True.
looking at the stupid Etsy shit earlier, and there is win court case spells.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Guys, we need that. Let's do
We
it.
need that.
In order to win the stolen turnabout, you have to pay $16 at Etsy to get a win court battle spell.
Damn, dude, that's tough.
I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth, and nothing but the truth.
Wow, what?
I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000. I don't have that kind of money.
No, you don't.
Man.
He only has 5 yen to his name.
He has 5 yen to his
Because I moved to Japan, I only have yen, and the yen's inflated right now, man. 5 yen's like 3 cents, man.
No. You don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Rondelite.
Oh, phew. Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot.
Wait, I'm the idiot?
Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right there on the envelope.
Yeah. So what?
Well, that's where I got the part-time job at KB Security.
What? Wait, I should have figured it's on your jacket. Man, maybe I'm not a very good legal aid.
I heard that reading comes trouble to those in the Fae clan.
That's just Pearl.
Well, that's what I heard.
I can read good.
We do have a pretty quick moving grapevine, so
It's not a dead, and he's not here yet. We hopefully keep it going.
sounds like I should really find out some more about this KB security company.
Okay, I think now you're done. Now we...
Well, is there another talk thing after showing him the letter?
Yes, thank you.
KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it?
That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now.
I was just doing fucking whatever, Instacart.
Yeah.
Huh? Wait, so what are you doing here then?
Well, the boss is away right now. You know what mice do when the cat's away.
Yeah. Anyway, how far is this company?
Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you go fly down the road anyway.
Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right?
Yeah, you can hear the fancy song from here sometimes. And it would take roughly an hour to get from here to KB Security and back.
Hey, I like my theme. It's pretty fancy if I say so myself.
How much do you charge per use of it?
You can charge for that.
Well, the fancy song does.
You have to cast a spell to do that, though.
Oh my god. Don't get your friend deeper into debt. That's not cool.
Cast a spell to do that, though.
Oh.
Rondelite was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then.
Whoa. Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Still samurai. Nice.
Hello, Mr. Is this the Phoenix Wright resident?
Ah, Pearls, where are you?
I thought I'd go to Lily Taylor to find some more clues, but... I'm afraid I've gotten lost.
What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now?
I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office.
That person. Who?
That person who doesn't act his age and always says Zavari when he's excited.
Look at me, ace detective.
Also, I thought you were doing a Epic ReZero reference where, like, you had to tell me that you were that person and then I would be freed from my curse, but whatever.
Damn, true. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you.
You will be that person?
Wait.
I'm a little scared.
Yes, I'll
Oh
be
wait,
that person.
Dad, you're here.
Yeah.
Hi. Sorry, we're closing in. I swear. There's like one more scene, and then Ron shows up. I promise. Also, I'm sick, but the show must go on.
I know.
How you doing, Dad?
I'm good. I'm sorry you're sick.
That's all right. You...
I'm glad that the first thing that you got to hear when you joined was me doing the stupid 8-year-old voice.
Oh, I've got to hear a lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, that's good.
By the way, I called the Butts return. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's not fair. You played this game already.
Well, still, it was a long time ago. I still claim I called the Butts.
Well, that's very impressive, Dad.
I thought it was.
Is your dad just an
Considering I was too
impression?
chicken to actually voice my guess.
All right, so I think if I'm not mistaken, there's just one more small little thing that happens, and then we go right into it.
I'm
So
cheesed to meet you, Adam's
hopefully
father.
you're good for a little bit, Dad. And thank you.
And, I'm here to play.
Awesome.
I just hope the delay isn't too bad. I see it much.
Did you
later
get the
than it's
count
going
needed for the
on.
milk,
Oh.
Dadam?
If you're able to tune into the Discord stream, and it should be like at the same time as the rest of us three.
The audio through Discord is the same time, but what I'm watching for the
Well,
prompt.
like the footage of the game, though. Like I think Adam is sharing it with us.
Yes, but it's delayed, so the
Oh.
words are going to come up, and I'm going to read them later than.
Right, but all you have to do is like, are you watching it through Twitch or through Discord?
Yeah. Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Can I watch it through Discord as live?
Yes.
That would be better.
Okay, so you see how, like, in the Discord, next to my name, it says, like, that red, live thing? I think.
Yeah.
If you click on that, it should pull up the game stream.
Yeah. Watch stream.
Yeah.
Oh, beauty. Much better.
Awesome. And there we go. So that's in line with... That's how Ivan and Martin are watching it, so we're all in sync.
And raving and doing well. Good. Awesome. Oh, this is much better.
All right.
This is good. I'm going to turn off your little delayed nonsense.
That's fine. I'm sorry. That's what the plebeians have to watch. They watch it
I know.
delayed.
God, that's awful.
Yeah, we get the royale experience up in the high call.
Don't call my stream awful.
They get to sit there and know that they're not watching this real time, that they're a few seconds behind us. You know what they say, time's money, so they're losing money.
Not this time, money crap again.
All right, I'm gonna sit and be relatively quiet while you get to the part where I can help.
Awesome.
All right, let's go, Maya.
But wait a second, Nick.
But Dad, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or would like to take Phoenix right, you're more than welcome.
Betcha.
You're the VIP here. Whatever you say goes. Just saying.
No.
We are here to serve.
No. I lurk and do wrong.
Okay. I love you, Dad.
Oh, thank you. I love you too.
Oh.
Hey, I love you too, Adam's dad.
Hey, I love you too.
Wait a minute, Martin. Is Everett still there?
Yeah.
Get him on the real quick.
Oh,
Everett, do you want to say anything to Adam's dad?
Hi, Adam's dad.
Yeah, Everett! This is the best stream ever. I'm
And
sorry,
Adam
guys.
was there, and Adam's dad was there.
We've
and
peaked, ladies and
Larry was
gentlemen. It does not get better than this.
Yeah, this is it.
Adam's dad and
It's all
Larry.
downhill.
Yeah. I heard you said this, man.
Sorry.
What?
Well, that phone call just now. Larry. Not in front of our VIP, please. Is that another one of the things I have a veto?
True, you do get one veto.
Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry?
Okay.
Miss it.
We like Ron's hot wife. Not as much as Larry, but
This is to you, pal.
sorry. Sorry. Mrs. Delight.
Mr. Nick, Mr. Meyer,
Pearly.
I never thought I'd see the two of you again.
Just because you
Yeah,
got a
that's
little
sad.
lost?
I'm 8.
Sorry. Yeah, that's fair.
So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office?
Dude, I got lost in Walmart once with a buddy of mine, but it was all okay because we got a Beyblade.
That's pretty cool. It's worth it.
It was worth it.
Like,
I'd do it again.
how'd you get lost in a Walmart?
Walmart is huge.
Some of the super centers go on for months.
This wasn't a super center, it was
least
just a
2.
Walmart, but it's a big Walmart.
You get lost in the like the Walmart grocery store, but somehow you found a Beyblade that they were selling because it was accidentally sent to them.
It was next to the pears.
But yeah, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight.
And she can say that, she's a spirit medium. Doesn't it look like
I've seen
something's
dead
changed since we
people.
were here last? Wait, does that mean I'm dead?
No, but
Oh.
Now that you mention it, that bag looks like superimposed.
How dare you? They worked very hard on the art for this game. I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks superimposed.
It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here.
Hey Nick, come on, open it.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. Go break the law. This is an important investigation.
Wait, why is it okay for me to open up this bag, but I can't show other people the calling card?
Because
Maya?
Gumshoe said no.
A promise
But-
is a promise, but the potential for treasure is forever.
What she said.
That's true, and truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious.
Well, what's in there?
Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth.
Well, hello there. He's here. What are you
Yeah.
doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly.
I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it.
But Nick, I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here?
What do you mean by that?
Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial, Zavari. Shall we say the figurative? Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. Wow, Nick, sounds like it's going to be really exciting. Maybe Ron's going to
Who's
show up.
William?
Why does he wear panties? That's been confusing.
Who's William?
Afton?
Larry's showing up.
Larry's gonna be there.
What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic?
Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place.
Or he's like Kirito.
That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. You should retire.
Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atme, will take the stand. And then, Zavari, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thieves' co-conspirators. Conspirators? You're quite quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot, that I actually pronounce Godot or something until my dad corrected me. A true story, I think.
Got it?
It's Godot. You have taken a
Godot.
step down the path of foolishness. To try and defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is mask to mask. My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature.
Wow.
Oh, Steven's asking for confirmation that I didn't know how to pronounce Godot, Dad.
Confirmed. But actually, from what I've been hearing, it is changing by people of your generation not knowing how it's actually pronounced.
Really?
And now the pronunciation now is Godot or Godot or whatever. There's actually a game engine, Godot.
Oh, yeah.
It is actually, I think, the people who created the game engine and named it call it Godot or some asinine crap like that. So I keep hearing it done wrong. So I think that is the new thing.
This
the
is
new
some
way.
GIF nonsense.
It
where
is
people-
exactly. You've got it right there. It is. The new
So
people
it's actually-
they refuse to accept that they're wrong.
So,
Wait, so
so it's
wait,
supposed to
wait,
be-
hold on. Before we agree that it's GIF, Dad, it's GIF, right?
Pass.
What? No! Come on. Graphic
GIF.
image file.
It's a
GIF.
GIF.
No, come on.
if it's GIF, then this guy is Jado.
No, it's a GIF.
He's got you there. Oh. Wait, who is this Jadot person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime on hopes on the chance to simply meet him.
Prosecutor Godot.
The best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Or Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick?
He has the most fans by far.
He wins the popularity vote for sure.
Definitely.
It is no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But ace prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Huh?
He's in Germany.
I love that Atme knows that. In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in the country.
And you agree with that?
Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Atme of the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. Prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow.
Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong?
Seem to remember hearing about someone like that.
Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for Godot. That's a literary joke for you. That's for all the smart people in the audience. And to answer your question, no, I've never read it.
It looks like we're done investigating for the day.
God bless America, thank goodness. Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin.
Ooh, damn. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial, but I'd expect unseen less for the ace attorney.
Clap.
Pearl Fay. Her
Neat.
excursion was useless.
It was not.
The G in GIF is pronounced like the one in Godot.
The text-to-speech just pronounced it Godot. Case closed.
Adam,
Sorry, it's Jot.
Yes.
is there a way for me to see you? I see
Uh,
everybody but you.
unfortunately not. My camera is being eaten by the streaming
Okay.
software, so I can't show my no. But if you have
Alright.
the Twitch stream up, you can see me make
can't see me,
exaggerated hand
okay.
gestures 5 seconds after I do.
I can turn my webcam into footage of Adam's webcam with me in the corner of it.
No, he wants to see you, and more importantly, Everett.
No, do that, please.
As long as we have Everett, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's the important thing. Where is
Yeah.
he's like, he was in the background. He's not
Could
there
you
anymore.
could
I
you
think he's
move
going.
over?
I think he's talking to my roommate right now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Who's more important, that guy or us?
Happy Black History Month to
I
Datum.
mean,
Oh.
listen,
Oh,
Everett.
oh,
I mean,
which away?
I love him to death, but I can't control him as much as I wish I could.
Hey, Nick.
What is it? Something wrong? Something wrong?
Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the Master Mass Glossy I bought. Caught that merch.
You bought a Master Mask Glizzy.
Glossy.
You bought this where?
Outside.
I was messing with stuff. Well, for the little tents in the courthouse, they have all sorts of things for sale.
You know I'm a
They're
sucker for this
finding
kind
out
of
how to
stuff.
make money off of this.
Yeah, festival in here.
There he is. He's here! Alright, Dad.
What?
This is him.
This is him? Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me.
That's him.
Oh, I
there's-
gotta look at the names. I'm looking at the pictures.
Oh, he was off screen and it didn't say what his name was, but
All right. Okay, my bad entry. I'm sorry.
it's okay, Dad. You're forgiven.
It's not about how you start, it's all about how you finish.
All right. Well, good. What's
WOOO amazing
Screaming like that.
WOOO.
Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I did.
I'm on
but it
cloud
doesn't
9
look-
right now.
But it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you.
Oh my god. I don't know if you can see the chat, Dad, but Steven just said 27 8x10 colored glossy photos with circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one.
He said that?
Yeah,
Wish I had Twitch back, but oh well.
that's alright. I'll read you the important ones. I'll
Oh,
filter
good,
it.
good. Please. Please. Yes, let me know what's going on.
I think this is probably the best look like I could give.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Because I did it. I'm the criminal. Me.
He's at it again.
I sent a calling card to Lord Taylor. I admit it.
But you don't have the sacred
Peak
urn,
voice
right?
acting amazing sexy man.
Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean I didn't commit the crime.
Normally when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you? Yikes.
Anyway, I admit I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please.
Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Oh, bonjour, sweetie.
That's my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know her, but I didn't know the voice.
Yeah.
Oh, Desi, honey. Sure. Well, actually, I don't know why I should be speaking French too at a time like this.
Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you.
Amazing voice I love you be my father too.
Oh, well, see, actually, this is weird.
Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I guarantee that my Ronnie's innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you.
So why are you smiling when you say it?
Well, if you'll excuse me, I got some errands I need to go take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck.
Man, she's counting on me. She's counting on us.
1, 2, no.
No, she's really counting.
To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is Master Mask or not. But there's only one thing I am Yahweh sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now.
Everett.
Yeah.
I need you to
Yes!
read
Okay. Sure. What do you need me to read?
Bailiff, go.
Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. Now.
I'm cured. I'm no
Well,
longer
for the
sick.
time-
A miracle happened. It's the best day of my life.
For the time being, I guess I'll just have to trust Desiree.
I think that was it, but thank you.
And I think that's... I don't think they get Ron on the stand at this point or anything. So, Dad, you can hang out for as much as you want. Ron's still, like... I don't know if he talks, but...
All right, I'll keep. Well, hit me if
if
I
you...
don't respond and he comes up. Hey, like, hey, you.
If you... I mean, you can hang out. You're a welcome presence. If you got nothing better to do.
I can hang for a little bit.
Your call. Oh, shoot. I wish I haven't...
Jot it.
To see Godot, yes, I will hang to see Godot.
Oh, will do. I have been blessed with the opportunity to be the voice of Godot.
Oh, and you're doing such a good job, if I might say.
Well, I mean, I haven't done his lines yet.
I
so
know
we'll
you
see.
know these parts. I know that you have the advantage of knowing what's coming, but you do a great job. Thank you.
Thank you. You did. Oh my God, I could not stop smiling every time you said anything was wrong. That was lovely. Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Very
and
And I think I was joking earlier that just fun voices seem to run in the family because I think both you, Adam, Matt, and I mean the entire family seems to have just a knack for funny voices whenever possible.
I mean, Dad, do you remember that when I had you play that Legend of Zelda game on the in the family room that like a character showed up and started talking and Mom just read it just out of pure impulse.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, Dad, come on. Oh, and you gotta hear Ivan's judge voice, Dad.
And the
I've
court
heard
is now in session. Huh?
Just gonna say I've heard I haven't do the judge before.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I never know how much you've seen.
He's seen every single episode at length, and he's written notes.
Yeah.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight.
I guess because Godot is here and that's you, Adam.
Yeah, you can take him.
I doubt Pearl's gonna be chiming up anytime soon.
No. I think you guys are Phoenix for like a good portion of this game, besides me and K-Swim.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are truly becoming the ace attorney.
The Phoenix wrong.
Phoenix picked the wrong option 10 times just to piss me off.
Yeah, the Phoenix wrong to your Phoenix right.
Mr. Adam's dad, what would you think of a spin-off game titled Raven Wrong? What was the subtitle?
I don't remember. I don't know if there was one.
Just a game titled Raven Wrong. And it's
I
this.
think it would have potential as long as you could continue making all the characters have tragically funny names. If you run out of those ideas, you run out of reading.
You are exactly right, Dad. One of the later games that I didn't have you play, they gave up completely with the names. It's so sad.
I think
Like, just because they were in like a new foreign country they made up, they could just make stuff up and not have it make sense.
I think one of the worst ones that I heard, and many Duel of Destinies Escarant was peace, love, and understanding.
Yeah,
as
peace, love,
someone's
and
name.
understanding is a guy from the first case of Spirit of Justice. Good God, we'll get there. It'll take a while, but we'll get there.
Actually, I have a better idea. Everett,
Yes. What do you need?
can you Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney for at least a little bit?
I can try. I'll be the substitute.
Thank you, Everett.
Bro, Martin just
The
shifted.
defense is ready, Your Honor.
Oh, shoot.
Also, he can't hear you guys, but that's what makes it more fun.
Okay.
Good. Let's jot it. What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to...
What a stupid question.
What did you say?
Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment?
No, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear both arguments from both sides.
Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by.
Who are you?
I am Godot. Legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case.
This is his first appearance?
First ever, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh wow! I came in at an auspicious time.
quite.
It is the Lunar New
All
Year.
right, I don't want to spoil this for you guys. I know this is a very
Not at all. Oh, he's the one Detective Atme was talking about.
Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far?
Ha! None.
What did you say?
I've never prosecuted a case before.
Never. But you said you've never lost before?
Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either.
Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you?
Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings.
Bro, it looks like a redwood. Yes, but a mask in a court of law.
Ha! Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks, either on our faces or over our hearts.
Well, it sounds like you're talking about a different game series right now.
This guy's the real deal, alright, Nick?
Why does it seem like the prosecutors are the real deal?
So we finally meet. Mr. Phoenix Trite.
Damn.
Nick, is he a friend of yours?
No, I do not have any friends that call me trite.
Damn.
Just who is that masked man?
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you.
Well then, Prosecutor Gobo.
It's not Gobo, it's Godot, Your Honor.
In any case, please give me your opening statement.
Opening statement. Those things are not even fit for dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite.
What is this?
Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two.
You have a
Wow.
weak ass link.
Well, well then, let's hear from the first witness.
Yay!
Oh boy,
It's Gumshoe's house.
Gumshoe's house. My name is.
No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening.
How nice! I'm glad he's listening. Yes, sir. All right, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn.
What if after that line, Gumshoe's name was just stripped from all the rest of the game? It's just blank.
It just was an empty box. His face was void.
His name was carved out of his like soul itself, and he no longer had a name in like a metaphysical way. Yes, sir. Master Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling cards before he even commits the crime. This was his fifth heist, and as usual, he sent a card to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is always to go after only the most precious pieces of art. And that's why we're sure it was Master Master. Fits his MO to a T. His mop.
His moat, if you will.
Oh, so then the actual identity of this Master Mask is... Mr. Godot, what are you? Whoa. We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot.
Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed.
Very well, it's only coffee after all.
What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial?
Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Rat.
Well, Nick, what are you gonna do?
As long as they haven't brought it up, Mr. Delight's identity. All we can do is show that it wasn't Mr. Mask who stole the urn.
Better pronunciation than I did.
Pronunciation.
Pronoun.
Okay, sorry that you guys don't have control of the game. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back.
Have fun.
How scandalous. But thank you, Everett.
Okay, good. I'm glad I could help.
I've been trying to cover it for years that I'm not able to read, and like, you know, they never caught on at this point. But like,
You bring the dyslexic one to read this.
You're reading based on like the expectations that you feel from us. You just kind of say whatever feels right.
yeah, I was just kind of improvising this whole time, and like, you guys haven't noticed, but you know.
So, Mr. Adam's dad.
Here's the honor to guest star.
Would you say that this is your favorite case, or do you just think is Ron your favorite character, and there's a different case you like more than this one?
No, I actually, the Godot character is probably one of my favorite characters.
Okay.
Ron, I found to be a fascinating character for bizarre reasons.
Okay.
And just kind of got attached to how really weird he is.
Right.
Just as a fluke, because normally his type of character I would have nothing to do with.
Right.
He just had this quirkiness about him that I just kind of liked.
It just worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what's cool is that I get to be here for Adam doing Godot. I mean, that has got to be his dream, his ultimate is Adam voicing Godot, and
All right, hello.
and there it is, and to get to be here for that joy in his life is just all time great for me.
This is like this right here is like the peak past, present, and future. It's all been uphill to this point, and it's all downhill from here.
Well, okay, there's some downhills, but it'll take a very long time before we get there. But this is right here, right now is a good spot to be.
Okay. Do we want to start pressing, I guess?
Yeah.
Unless you guys found the contradictio already. Steven said, it sounds like you're making a speech at Adam's wedding.
When Adam eventually gets married, this will be a moment that's called back to
No,
as, like,
please
this,
spare
this,
me.
the first day of
day.
Adam's life. The first day of Adam's life was when he was born. The second day was when he voiced Godot on stream, and the third day was when he was married.
Oh man, the worst.
Noted. I'll try and remember that.
No, please forget. I just can't get married now. I can't do it.
Oh.
Adam's
Oh, it's
fourth day will be when he finds out why the first day happened.
What a
It was all
horribly
predestined.
ominous thing to say. You guys want to start pressing?
Uh,
Oh wow, he's gone.
Oh shit, sorry. Nick, it definitely looks like it was Master Mask who stole the urn. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it.
I'm trying.
Try harder.
But there's no real evidence either way as to whether Ron Delight is Mask to Mask.
But
Also, the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone a contradiction of Mr. Delight. Well, not let alone a connection of Mr. Delight himself.
so even though we know it was Master Mask that did it,
Maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Mask to Mask that did it.
what's when is our evidence anyway? So we got the Yahweh. Urn.
I am.
I am Yahweh.
This thing was moved.
Okay.
That ain't worth shit.
It's
guess
sad
we
that we don't get the Pearl, like, PNG for this case.
True. It's very sad.
Probably the most precious. Okay. Ow.
Uh-oh.
You got hit in the head, and that's not very good. Oh.
Well, that's
True.
direct evidence that it was Mask to Mask. So, Phoenix, your strategy's a little on the fronts there.
Uh-oh. Okay.
You got anything you think you want to present, or do you want to press burn? What do you think? Where are you at right now?
Excuse me.
I don't know if any evidence we have right now suggests that it was anyone other than Mask to Mask besides maybe the camera. I don't think we have.
Like this?
No. The
The
well,
data.
the data of like it went off once at 1 a.m. But like,
What were you thinking?
or
Ivan?
also the blackmail.
Oh, this? Where's your head at, Ivan?
I think I've spotted a contradiction, but I want to know what Martin's desired play is first.
the win condition is one of the two of you figures it out. Just because I'm deferring to you two, I'm only doing that because I've played this already.
I don't
If
know,
either
I got
one of
no
you
ideas.
figures it out, two heads are better than one, man.
There was the urn is worthless, and there was something about precious treasure.
This?
Yeah, I think so. And there's the thing that they said about no monetary
Supposedly priceless,
value.
but has no monetary value. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe?
Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous.
You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right?
That's right, pal.
But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly raise the level of precious art.
What do you mean?
Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? It has a real soul in it. My religion
No,
is right.
I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price.
Well, Prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn?
The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense.
So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Mask to Mask would normally go after.
Oh my god, I cannot believe Adam said it here.
Oh my god, that is so cool. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh my god.
Not as good as Mr. Edgeworth, but he will do.
And Godot guy's pretty cool. Not as cool as Mr. Edgeworth, but
You got the list. It goes Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Adam's dad, Manfred from the Conrad. No, Manfred from Mr. Edgeworth's hot sister.
That's a good list. We will keep it updated. Wait, is my dad still here or did he take off?
No, he's gone.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Just check. Have you heard us do that before?
Do which?
Talking really fast in this bizarre voices about Mr.
Yeah.
Edgeworth. Yeah, okay. That one, of all the dumb things that we do, that one's probably the most important.
Well, good. It should be.
I mean, listen, the jury being full of Mr. Edgeworth fan amoebas is very important to lore.
Right.
And amoebas? Okay.
Yeah.
MOBAs.
They multiply.
Yeah, they multiply and like they may look like a single like multi-celled organism, but it's actually just billions of amoebas that have joined into the shape of a human that is something that's masquerading as a human that is a big fan. They're collectively, all of them are big fans of Mr. Edgeworth.
We need to like write sci-fi or something.
Oh, that was a great image.
If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Master Mask?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be saying anything else. Actually, all I did is point out a contradiction, but the argument made itself. But
Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Master Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot?
This coffee here. It's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107.
objection, Your Honor, he's a robot.
Objection. Am not. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. It's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Trite.
What?
If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess.
Damn.
Sorry, but I don't get what you mean.
If you're saying it wasn't Mask to Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Mask to Mask methods. A fake.
A fake Master Mask? Or a fake to Mask?
Fake to Mask? That sounds so ridiculous. I kind of like it. Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor that night was a fake.
Although I do not approve of Mr. Godot's behavior, his point is valid.
Who's brewing all that coffee?
They've got a coffee truck outside, like a oil tanker, but full of coffee.
I just want to know who's on the other end of that desk sliding it down to him. That's the Ace Attorney lore question I need the answer to.
That is a good question.
You'd think
Spiritual
Gumshoe,
magic.
because he makes the confetti, but he's on the stand right now, so who is it?
Could be
It's
old
like-
bag.
Well, with the way the courtroom is being laid out, like whenever it shows Gumshoe's POV, he could reach over and slide it across the table from the witness stand.
Maybe one of the Mr. Edgeworth guys is doing it. He's defected. He's a
Maybe.
Godot fan.
All I gotta say is
Listen,
that
Godot came highly recommended by Mr. Edgeworth.
That
It's not
is,
a-
that is big for them.
it could be a Mr. Edgeworth guy, but who do you think, among our very well-established kind of important characters that have shown up, the Mr. Edgeworth guys are very important, but they're not like in the in the
Are you
stands.
suggesting that it's Damon Gant?
All I'm saying is that there's a couple possible connections we could hear. We could look at someone who is similar to Godot in some ways, or we could look at someone who would have taken Mr. Edgeworth's high praise of Godot at a very high value, someone that was a big fan of Mr. Edgeworth.
Got it.
And
I
they
mean,
have
I-
already been referenced in this case. So I think everything right now is pointing towards it being old bag, is what I'm saying.
the white hair. I mean, it makes sense.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
David.
we'll
Those
get
aren't working right now. I don't know how to fix them. Okay.
999. Mr. Rat, we're waiting. Yeah, we're waiting. What the fuck? Hurry up.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to prove it right here, right now, on WWE.
Michael Meekins is good as well. It's a good guess.
The attorney's badge is a good one.
Isn't it always?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta get
What?
one then.
What is this evidence supposed to prove?
Ha. Well, it proves someone here is a fake, alright. Proves that this lawyer is a fake. That badge isn't even real.
It very clearly is real. You should get a closer look at it.
Be a man. Walk over here and show me.
It's a bit far.
That's what I thought.
These prosecutors sure know how to twist a knife.
This is no time to be impressed. Think it over again and stop showing your bloody attorney's badge.
But it's what Mia taught me.
Oh my god.
She showed the judge it like 5 times during the first case I ever saw her.
And she
in.
got 5 penalties.
And she won that case.
Man.
You can keep saying that, but you gotta know that it works.
Look, when you stole the urn, this photo was taken, right? I mean, who knows? Maybe there's something on there that shows he's a fake.
Is she talking about the photo we got from Acme?
That was this one? Yeah, this one. Interesting.
What does it look like again?
Oh, what does what look like?
Let's go back to that photo for a second so I can examine it for a...
Yeah, no, of course.
Well,
Moment
let's
or two.
cross-examine the photo compared to the mask-to-mask photo that we
It
received.
it doesn't have the 3 signs.
No, the
It's missing one of
silk
the 3
hat,
signs.
cloak, white roses. And this is the one in the 27 8x10 glossy pictures.
Okay, okay.
Hold on, I'm genuinely gonna take a screenshot of this so I can.
He don't got the weird thing in the middle.
He doesn't have the little mask thing on his Yeah.
Nope.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to prove it. The proof is right here in the pudding.
Pudding.
I'm putting this photo in front of you.
I'm snapping like you just gave a really good poem.
Fuck, I need to do some slam poetry about how, like, the lady from the Jetsons is hot, like in So I Married... like in So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Oh, okay. Because if you just came up with that on the spot and weren't referencing anything, I'd
No.
have you admitted.
No, that's, fuck. Fuck, why can't I remember his name? Hold on.
Ivan last name.
That joke was made by Ivan last name, but it was... Fuck. Adam, you know who it was. What's his name?
What? I don't know.
The name of the dude that did that?
I know. Mike
Michael
Myers?
Mike Myers, yeah.
Okay.
That's what it is. I could not remember his name. That was his joke, so... gotta give credit where credit's due. Me and him are tight, and I wouldn't want to steal something from him.
Listen, Mike Meekins, Mike Myers.
They are very similar.
I know you couldn't see my hand gesture, but you know what I mean.
True. This photo looks like a photo taken by a security camera. Thank you, Judge.
But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it.
Oh, no, Seth. My dad's still hanging. You missed the voice acting portion, but last I was told he's still kicking.
For now.
Ah.
What I mean?
Oh, nothing. Just Seth is saying hi. He was the friend of mine with the nice sweater and the watch, and he brought his own liquor.
Right. Good guy. Brings his own liquor. Good guy.
There we go. I see, Seth. I told you that description would work.
Wait, so do I get points in Mr. Adams' dad's book for having brought beer?
Actually, because we have Sapporo and Modelo in the fridge now,
I forgot to take it with me. Sorry, it's my
negative
fault.
points for breaking.
No, that should be negative points. I'm
They're
Spartacus.
taking up space. They should not be.
No,
taking it.
Dad, I'm
Well,
Spartacus. I forgot to take it out of the fridge. That's not Ivan's fault. That's my fault.
What was it? We split it halfway. I gave him half of what was left over. I took half of what was left
Right.
over in the pretense he was going to take that. So I think that there was a point swap that happened. I think I deserve some of Adam's
No,
points.
just half negative points.
Okay, I guess.
So
Only did half.
okay, so is it like there's the negative amount of points that would have been lost, but it's split between me and Adam?
If there were negative points lost, that would be a net positive.
For what?
Just got you there.
So
We're getting into the
You're
realm
trying
of
to get
imaginary points here. Like this is
27x plus I points.
So for the positive points lost / the negative points gained, would they be split between me and Adam?
This is very perfect music for this line of questioning.
Yes, right down the middle. Adam suggested an even split, and I concur. I think an even split would be fine.
Okay.
So we split it right down the middle, but then they give her the better half.
How many points is Everett at, Dad?
He has all the points.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm Everett's point broker. Like, I'm his financial point manager. So, like, I'm in charge of diversifying his point portfolio.
Every time somebody says point, he gets a point.
Nice.
It's a very lucrative deal we got.
Yeah.
All right, well, good night, Steven. I'm sorry you live in Florida now. That's a fate worse than death. Steven's in bed. All right.
Hey, at least Steven's not in Chicago, because that'd be a whole different story.
We'd have to kill him. That's just.
Yeah.
It's just true.
I bought a lot of ammo the other day, Steven, so I'm ready.
But when we do eventually concur in Florida, we will meet at Waffle House, and they will love us there.
I hope so. Everyone says Waffle House is ghetto, but everyone we went to was just lovely and pleasant.
Yeah, Waffle House is like fire.
Yeah. Well then, why don't you go and show us what it is? Go on, use this pointer and show us just what about this picture is so peculiar.
It's the white stain.
What did Mask to Mask mean by this?
Yeah. It's his mask juice. I don't want to talk about his mask juice anymore. You guys said it was this, right?
Yeah. He lost his laughing till crying emoji.
Damn.
And Steven, we will
It's
happily
right.
make that drive.
It's right here, of course.
Yeah, you mean mask to mask?
I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at.
Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning?
So like by publicity, is it like Mask to Mask's own, like he himself is selling these photos for his own publicity?
I
Well, he's
think
gotta
Whose
fund his crimes
publicity is
somehow.
it?
fund
It's
his
like-
crimes. You think the things he steals funds his crimes?
Well, he clearly stole something priceless this time, so he needed to go for funding somewhere else.
Need to make some kind of return.
If this even is the real Mask to Mask. Which it's not! The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on Mask to Mask's chest.
The signet. A breach? Where? Bailiff? Get my steed. We need to retreat at once.
A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on.
Is this Smash Club, Michael? God, we got every celebrity in here today. Hi, Michael.
Wow, that's crazy. A class? Oh, I see now.
I'm sorry to denote you like that. I just know multiple Michaels.
I'm one of them.
You
Like
are not.
Mike from... Well, Mike from FNAF.
Michael Afton, Michael Schmidt.
Vsauce, Michael?
It's a lot of Michaels right there. Yeah, but the mask to mask and the security camera photo. Oh, he has no brooch.
That brooch is the same emblem on Damask's calling card and serves as his symbol, one of many.
I thought that symbol was like secret, but then he has a brooch in his publicity photos.
I guess it's this
I think
emblem
that
on the card specifically, but yeah, it's not a very well kept secret.
I'd like to imagine that it's like it was secret to everybody but Gumshoe.
He was the last to find out about it.
Yeah, he was the last one to find out.
But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this mask, the mask, is a fake.
Oh, I've been fooled again. Been fooled again. Order, it's true, undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how Maybe it was because it was only brought up now.
Hey now, if you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too.
Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch?
Ha! The brooch you're talking about? Do you mean this?
Oh.
That's Mask Damask's brooch.
Where did you find it?
I'm
I thought
Master
I was the
Mask.
only one allowed to have evidence. Also, what?
Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue.
You know I can only look at things from one specific perspective.
You never tried looking behind or under? There are multiple perspectives in the pool of infinite possibilities.
He must mean the Amy Face statue.
Don't limit yourself when you go for a swim.
You got me.
Damn.
Now I have to try and come up with, like, parables and quotes, and it's hard. I'm not a poetry guy. But I'm realizing with him, they don't have to make sense. They just have to sound cool.
True.
Hey, what is that motto if not just life?
That's right.
That's how I've been going about it. It's worked so far.
Oh, well, why didn't you tell me about that, sir?
I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. Oh, that's what we do. This guy's one
We
cool
get
customer.
tased when we do it.
Well, only when you show it to the guy you're accusing. I'm glad we learned our lesson for that.
Oh, it was so funny. We walk up and immediately, let's just show him this.
And you have to progress. There's no way you're not getting tased in that case.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to be the progression option. I was thinking it could just be some kind of. I was thinking it was gonna be some kind of goofy thing we could do, and
It's like, don't show him that, Nick. You know.
Like that, or it would just be like the game didn't want us to do this or whatever, so it's just gonna be like he just like give us his default statement.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like no, immediately fucking tased.
It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady?
Little lady.
That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there too.
Hickeys.
Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Rhonda Light's fingerprints and lip marks on the brooch.
He's a mega fan. He would kiss it if he got the chance.
What? Oh, that's the wrong one. What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch.
Wait, hickeys? I don't know what that means. No one will tell me. When I ask, they laugh at me.
They laugh at me too. I know what's going on. I don't get it.
They just keep on saying I'll find out when I'm older, but I won't ever be older because I'm going to die in 30 seconds.
The life of an amoeba sure is a tough one.
It is a tough one, but I'm happy that I can spend, since my life is so short, it's easier to spend it all worshipping Mr. Edgeworth.
I died before
wish
you
he was
finished
here
that
right
sentence.
Order in the court. Mr. Godot, let me see that brooch.
I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her.
Oh, it appears to have... Dude, he almost just used the wrong pronouns. This one goes by it. she? I mean, it appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back.
Obviously, there must have been a bit of a struggle, or a big struggle that night at the crime scene.
Phoenix, we have a problem.
Ha! You mess with Godot.
Florida
You get
ruins
burned.
everything by design. It is a special place to survive or die. I hope Steven survives. Even NJ would be a kinder fate.
He already left.
Say it to the say it to the air anyway.
Ivan says goodbye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Everett will forever be the one that got away.
True.
Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. And au revoir, Everett.
One. All right. You're done with me, but I haven't proved anything yet.
You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Oh, poor Gumshoe.
Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom.
Fine, time for the ace detective to make his appearance. Huh? Paul?
Oh.
More like ace detective.
Bro,
What did we say?
bro, this guy's got bug buckles.
Yeah, okay. I think
The
it came
belts
up
on
at
the
some
sleeve.
point. Like, some character had belts on their arms, and the question was posed to the gentleman of the jury of who else has belts on their arms, and Steven was like, oh my god, I know. This was the guy.
It's a prosecutor classic, because I think we were talking about Von Karma. Or Francisca.
I don't know if she's having, but she does have really weirdly large shoulder pad thingies.
She's got like ruffle things that do kind of condense down and kind of fit into the arms. So there could be a sub-clothing belt in there to keep it
Sub-clothing
taut.
belt mechanism is my band name. 1 second is one drip in the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up.
Silence.
Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
Oh, what's clear?
Zavari, the truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct?
Oh, wow, yes, that's right.
Ha, not bad. Not bad at all. It's just a name playing it. They keep getting less impressive as they go. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atme, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair.
They'd either be best friends or tear each other's heads off.
I'd like to see that.
Them being friends?
No, them tearing each other's heads off.
Damn, Maya's like looking up gore videos on Lively.
Figuratively speaking.
I've heard that on the night of the crime you were all alone on security detail.
You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes.
Wow.
If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is.
He's worth at least 5 Larrys.
Yeah, definitely. If nothing else, by weight.
Ouch. Poor Gumshoe.
But why was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it.
Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed.
Does it count as a monocle if it's a magnifying glass?
Yes? I mean, you
It's
got
just
it, like,
a really
jammed
bad-
in his eye.
It's just a really big prescription if that at that point.
I think he has like a magnet installed in his like eyebrow ridge, and like that has like a metallic frame on it, just so he can like stick it up there and it'll stay.
It's very
chromed up,
cyberpunk.
dude.
Yeah.
He is chromed the fuck up.
It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Mask-to-Mask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police.
So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal.
My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural.
I fail to see why the witness seemed so proud of his performance that evening.
Well, sir, old-timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the great Mask-to-Mask, my arch-enemy. That is what my instincts and years of experience tell me. Sorry. Oh, the king of the thieves.
Bro, the king of thieves. You're already there.
He found the one urn. My best joke
urn.
yet.
Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Rat.
Okay. What do you guys think?
That's new information, the whole, like, called the police 30 minutes after thing. About this 30 minutes.
My silver cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium.
Goodbye, Mr. Adams, Stan.
Oh, alright. Good night, Dad.
So sad.
As usual,
have a goodeth night.
As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying.
I think he's saying that he was out cold.
Not bad.
Here,
No,
I will text my dad a thank you message. I'll include whatever you guys would like as well.
Tell him I said thank you, and also tell him that Ivan loves him. just so I can make Steven's request double paid.
What was the... Oh! Was it to say that you love my dad?
Steven's request was... say I love you randomly to Adam's dad when he's on stream.
That's a good one.
That is a really good one, and it fucking it came prompted perfectly when like you guys said I love you or something to each other, and like fucking like I hadn't been paying like attention, or like my attention was elsewhere. Then I heard that and I was like, fuck, I need to jump. This is my chance to say it, and I said it. But just so I can make sure. That one almost felt too natural. You gotta say it to him again, just so I can make sure my debt to Steven is paid.
Would you like to attach anything, Martin? I've got Ivan's message and Seth's message.
He was a true raw delight today.
Okay, excellent. I wish I could type quicker.
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Alrighty. Good time for it. Alrighty.
But hey, third time really is the charm.
I'm so glad it actually happened. Okay.
And I mean, hey, because he just has direct access, next time Ron does come up, I mean...
Yeah, he can just join whenever
he can just
like.
join whenever.
I won't promise that. It's up to him.
I think the Mr. Adams dad, you know, surprise guest appearance at any possibility is a wonderful prospect. But obviously, it'll be up to him and his own discretion.
Absolutely. You know what? I'll tell him he's welcome back anytime. And if he wants, I can text him when Ron shows up.
But that just means one of these days I gotta get my mom on for a Persona stream.
Oh, hell yes. Okay. All right. I love bring your parent to stream day. Yeah, because my family's got only sons in it, we didn't really have the bring your daughter to work day experience. I think I've been to my mom's work before, but I was like a kid. Don't worry, they didn't make me wear a wig and a dress. It wasn't a daughter to work day thing, but... Yeah, that was... I thought that was gonna be fun. That was like 10 times as fun as I thought it was gonna be. That was like pure awesome.
You're awesome. That's a high rating, dude.
That word carries weight with me. Hello.
What word?
Awesome.
G word? Oh.
Pure awesome is what I described that as, and it's true.
That shit was fire.
Again, I'm sorry, but we peaked.
Yeah, we peaked.
Everett,
Oh,
my
no,
dad.
no.
This case is really fucking good. I like it a lot.
Some other shit in like the beginning was also kind of peak. Like we did something or made some joke or something. I don't remember, but I remember us saying that.
uh,
That means it's all downhill from here, baby. Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures.
Adam, Ace Attorney, 100 years.
100 years, 100 years, Adam. And I burp, and I'm 100 years.
Yeah, we're just making Rick and Morty references. This really is. We plummeted
already. We are.
Yeah.
Listen, the fact Rick and Morty got renewed for like after season 3, it got renewed for 10 more seasons. You know, that's just.
It's good. That's what it is. It's good. So, what happened during these 30 minutes?
No one can say, Your Honor. The span of time has truly vanished into the ether.
Just what is it going on about?
There's something suspicious about Detective Atme. How could he not have noticed when the thief came in?
Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before we could fight back. But that can't be right. It contradicts the evidence.
Huh? Which piece?
All of it.
That that doesn't hold up in court. We've tried it before.
Why would he tell such an obvious lie?
Ooh, wait. So he thinks. Yeah. So what's wrong with this?
Well, because the
brooch.
Well, because the sword and the statue were moved. So,
Yes.
like...
Oh, I think
Okay, back of the head lines up.
Yeah, so I guess this... Because the statue could have been moved before the fight, I guess?
Right.
Like...
What is the new shit we got?
The
Okay.
brooch.
Right.
Oh, but it was torn off.
Meaning?
indeed it would have
Well, it was torn off from his thing, so, like, if there was some sort of scuffle, like, he might have, like, torn it off of Mask the Mask.
Oh, so he did land a strike.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say brooch earlier. You made a B sound, and I was like, I thought that you forgot what that thing was called. I didn't mean to fill in the blank there, but sorry.
No, I had it, don't worry.
I believe you.
Mr. Antony. If that even is your real name.
How dare you?
Can you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours?
Aha! This belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Mask to Mask. It is, in point of fact, Mask to Mask's brooch.
It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened.
Ha! Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough.
Not quite. It clearly shows having signs of being ripped off a piece of clothing.
Ripped off?
We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have struggled with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atme.
This fucking song rules.
Detective Atme.
I love this
you
song
must
so
have
much.
You must have fought hard with the thief that night. So, why'd you lie in your testimony to the court?
I never lie. I told you that I wouldn't lie to you.
That was another lie.
No! They're compounding.
Witness, given false testimony is a serious crime, please. We all know what
always
perjury
punish
is.
No. Wait just a moment, sir, old timer.
Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home.
I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately.
You only deal with Master Ass cases.
And he steals a lot of things, you'll find.
He's still 5.
5 is a large number of cases. The true measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle 1 case at a time, isn't that right?
You talk too much.
Witness, so you are now saying that you and the thief fought?
Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor.
Oh, excuse me?
He's so chill, he doesn't even say objection.
He hasn't yet, yeah. Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I, Luke Atme, agree completely. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Luke Atme cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his own fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true. Bam. And that's all she wrote. But?
That doesn't explain anything.
Oh.
So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Master Mask?
Correct. It was during his 3rd crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has been a tad jumbled, so to speak.
Oh, well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case.
That can't be good.
I got a lot of storage I'm working with here, so my recalling isn't the best.
For a man of infinite wisdom and infinite time, I mean...
Look, that's a lot to keep track of.
Think about how many court cases I've done since the beginning of time.
I guess. I just hope he'd be paying attention to the current one. Unless there's like a weird omniscience thing where he hears all testimonies at once.
Like, tell me that after having taken 10, 15 different business classes, computer science classes, a good chunk of them don't just kind of blur into one.
Oh god, tell me about it. Okay, the stuff that has to do with the fight specifically is like the sword. Martin was saying the statue.
Well, it was moved.
Yeah.
At some point.
We got this picture.
I guess also the box that we don't have in evidence, but it is in that photo.
Yeah.
We could just present the brooch here again, like.
Again, like that doesn't explain how the brooch got torn, which is the line of questioning you're going down in the first place.
Right. Well, he's saying that there was like an actual fight where he was face to face with the thief, and he tried to fight him, and then it didn't work. Like
We'll expand on the two fists thing.
Okay.
You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities?
But of course, in college I was the second in charge of the boxing club.
Wow.
Out of 2 members?
Wow.
And that is irrelevant.
I'm sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive.
However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Mask to Mask.
Yeah, this guy's a real piece of work.
I feel like that's the coolest way I've said Master Mask. I just felt cool saying that, sorry. Okay. We'll expound upon this as well.
Can you tell us a little more about what happened?
My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was power-icious, if you will.
Power issues.
I assumed the Atme fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had tested me. I want to know about this personally.
The fighting style.
That is pretty cool.
What is this Atme fighting style?
I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way you can't be backstabbed by enemy spies.
That's it? That's the Atme fighting style? Sounds more like Meekin's fighting style.
No, man, you just go at him. I think, well, he said something about that. He's like, something overly aggressive about striking first.
Yeah.
I remember
yeah,
like he said something really cool.
Yeah, it was so funny.
What do you guys think about the Atme fighting style? The coolest thing we've ever heard.
That shit's important.
Well, of course it's important. We just learned a detective's secret technique after all.
And yes, indeed, I'll remember to use it if I ever take a night or walk alone at night.
I mean, you can't get backstabbed if your back is up against the wall. Spies can't do that.
Ha! Clearly you've never been face stabbed. Hit registration. It's not something you can rely on. Not now, not ever.
I missed a call from my mom.
Oh, she wanted to get on the stream.
True. And what the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out.
Now then, witness. We'll go ahead and add the secret information to your official testimony.
I put my back to the wall to fight, but the thief's blow landed upon my third eye.
Fucking press this shit.
Where was this third eye you're talking about?
Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrows. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead, if you like.
Why didn't you just say that in the first place?
I like that they're making the games harder by making the witnesses harder to understand.
True.
Like, dude, some guy in the next case is going to be speaking French.
Oh, it's fun.
Sir Lawyer, it looks like the creases in your own forehead are getting deeper. So Mr. Atme got hit on the forehead then?
That's what he says.
I got a funny feeling about that.
Actually, so do I.
Well, what do you think, Nick?
I think I gotta be right back.
Oh, that's fine. We can just hang out.
What'd you do if Phoenix Wright just logged out mid testimony? What if he's your defense attorney, Adam?
Well, I guess I'm the lawyer now. Objection! Hold it! Attorney's badge!
Congratulations, Maya. You have won the case.
No, you're... come on. Alright. Oh, good night. Also, it's called X now. Oh.
I've seen that shit on Twitter.
Yeah, dude. By a man I once called my friend, and now he doesn't call himself a man.
That's really funny.
Good night. It was so poetic, I could not say it.
True. Have a good night, Seth.
I'm glad you were here for some of my dad. Not the voice acting part, but if you'd like, I can send you that. Okay, well, I guess I'm taking over. Your Honor, can I have the tutorial, please?
No, you see, the tutorial requires an entire case, and we're already in the middle of one. So if you want, if you want a tutorial, it's just gonna have to turn into something like Rise from the Ashes, where we have basically a separate case inside of the case.
Ooh, wasn't there for that one. What happened? Please explain in full detail.
It was the best case that right there might possibly be the best case I've ever presided
What?
over.
And you've proceeded over so many. Why do I always miss the good stuff? Oh no, I was in Cray and studying to be the master. Oh no, I was kidnapped. What the heck?
I don't know. There's something. That sounds to me like a big you problem, Missy.
I wasn't blaming anybody. I was just complaining.
Well, I'm blaming you.
What? Okay.
Well, tell me, if you had stayed together with your guardian,
He
would you
is
have been
not my
kidnapped?
guardian.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
He looks a little bit older than you.
I'm like 19.
Well,
I am an
Either
adult.
way. I am an adult.
Whatever. Objection, attorney's bad judgment.
You're right.
What is it?
This look at me guy. He's definitely hiding something.
But
Nah,
why?
I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective.
Ooh. What's the
Well.
new shit? There we go. That is it. Okay.
The third eye.
What do we have?
Again, feel free to shout stuff out if you want to look at it. This is voice-activated Ace Attorney.
Sword.
Sword. Oh, and
Wait.
nice one.
Detective Atme. Your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards.
What
That
fun
show
this!
really failed without Kevin Spacey.
Whatever happened to old Spacey?
I wonder.
It's something I am to Firefox Bing when I get home. What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you.
don't use Chrome?
Chrome? Never heard of such a thing.
What's wrong with you?
You don't use Firefox Bing.
No.
I thought that Chrome was that thing you the fuck up.
Exactly.
No, that's
Like my
future reference.
monocle.
Just use like Google Chrome like a normal person. Like, don't tell me you're one of those people that uses Bing for the Bing reward points.
I get free pizza.
Honestly, that's not that bad of a play because
Invaluable for stakeouts.
those Bing reward points can get you Robux.
The only thing that Bing is good for is generating stupid AI images.
That is
And even
true.
then, they won't let me draw Rem from ReZero with a hat. So, like, what's even the point?
It's really funny.
Best not to search the internet for anything. If you don't know something, make it up.
Damn.
Wiser words have never been spoken, Mr. Godot.
It's good to know.
Mr. Jobit.
And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet.
I believe this is what you said yesterday.
Can we... I had an idea. When we do flashbacks, can we have whoever's doing Phoenix do an impression of whoever he's doing the flashback of?
Sure.
Just to try. We don't have to do it every time. I just want to give it a try.
No. This coward must have wormed his way through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here.
Fail RP didn't say arc nemesis. That was lovely, though. Thank you, Martin. 9 out of 10.
From behind?
But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head.
It seems I've made another mistake.
Detective Atme, this is not the only strange part of your testimony.
And what do you mean by that?
I'm adding this to my collection of judge reaction images.
For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with the security.
Geniuses such as myself has always been misunderstood. How sad.
That's wrong.
Objection.
Damn, that sounded cool.
I fucking know. To err is human, to forgive divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes.
Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that. Also, robot, really?
Really, what is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules.
This is it. This just might be my chance to turn things around.
Mr. Rat, what exactly is it that you are asserting?
Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that...
Ooh. What are we asserting?
I'm curious on what you think, Ivan, because I've been thinking one of these for a very long time.
I've been thinking one of them for a very long time as well, and that is that Mr. Atme is no ace detective.
You don't say.
The truth is, this witness is no ace detective at all.
Sometimes I can just get a feel for like what you guys have and haven't figured out. It's kind of neat. Like there's this unspoken like read I have of what intel is out there. I'm not. I try and get a feel for it. I'm not right all the time, but it's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Our cycles are linked, and by that I mean our brain cycles.
True.
So then what exactly are you saying that I am?
Well, an average detective?
You're just an average Joe.
What's wrong with Joe?
I hard to see the relevance of that.
Everett! What are you doing, Nick? Were you gonna go on the attack?
I was planning on it, but it looks like I'm the one who got attacked instead.
Is that what those face stabs he was talking about?
I think I got face stabbed due to ping, Maya.
Damn.
Damn. Mr. Rat, what exactly is it that you are asserting?
And my favorite class is the spy. Gabe Newell.
Yeah, no.
Mr. Atme is a fake. As opposed
It's true.
to all
This
the
is
other
this
Mr.
is not the
Atmes
real
out there.
one.
This witness isn't Luke Atme. He's a fake.
So now it's not just mask to mask. You're saying that I'm a fake too?
An ace detective could never be as forgetful as this guy.
True.
That's kind of cute that he has so much faith in Luke Atme that this guy cannot be Luke Atme.
True. Honestly.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is huge.
This is why we picked the wrong options, Adam.
I know. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Imposters like you are often suspicious of others as well.
Imposter?
What?
What? Imposter? What?
Dude, Ivan and I were playing Persona 3, and he just, like, started a sentence with the imposter and kind of stopped himself, and I just went, what? I haven't stopped thinking about it. You had to be there. It was one of those, like, what are you doing kind of moments.
It was just a moment where something hit right.
It did.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What? I just drank a little.
Fuck, that was so funny.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Andrews. You shop at the new supply store, too? I have a punch card. If you get enough stamps, they hit you.
What do you mean you have a punch card?
I mean, if you get enough, they punch you.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Well, you see.
Okay, that's too many things that nobody understands all in a row. Really, this is too much.
It doesn't
I
make
have a
you're
feeling
right.
that at least some people here have seen this stupid. You see the new stuff they added, the Plants vs Zombies? No, dude. What?
No, dude, I haven't.
Well, you
Yeah,
see,
man.
they added in new stuff to Plants vs Zombies with mods.
Wait, mods?
What?
That doesn't
They
make
have
any
mods
sense.
for Plants vs Zombies?
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was saying.
That's what I was saying. Well, they added in new bendy mods, and
Wait,
he shoots
bendy and-
wrenches.
Like from the ink machine?
Yeah. See, he shoots
Well,
wrenches.
how does that make any sense?
Yeah,
I know
wait,
it
shouldn't
doesn't.
he be... Yeah, wait, shouldn't he be shooting ink? Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
I know, right? Really, this is too much. Next you'll be calling me a fake too.
But wait, that doesn't make any sense.
A fake judge? I've never seen this in a case before. I know. Trials and Tribulations? Wait, that's the third game. Yeah, that's what I said.
The thing is, they made more Ace Attorney games after the third one. Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't actually feature Phoenix anymore. It features this new guy, Apollo Justice.
Wait, but I heard they
What?
bring Phoenix back. Hold on, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, so you're telling me they have a quota that they can't reference past games? Why would they do that?
I know,
No,
that's what I was
That's what I
saying.
was thinking.
I know, it doesn't make any sense. Mr. Rat, what exactly is it that you're asserting? You're asserting of?
Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that Mr. Etme is, in fact, the imposter.
The impostor.
The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now.
No, he left without a word about half an hour ago. Gone with the
Luke Etme.
wind.
True identity
True.
is actually mask.
Oh shit. I
Oh, wow.
love this part, man.
This part is so cool. I love it when they do this. This is always how it happens.
You know what? I'm really getting into this. Like, I mean, obviously, Mr. Edgeworth should be here, but this is doing it for me.
It's kind of like, you know, previously we were focused on Mr. Edgeworth, and it doesn't matter about the rest of the stuff because Mr. Edgeworth was all we needed. But now that he's not here, we're able to focus on the other stuff. So now imagine if Mr. Edgeworth comes back, we're able
Oh,
to focus on all the other stuff, and then Mr. Edgeworth is here.
I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be awesome.
Mr. Phoenix's hair looks like Mr. Edgeworth's.
It does kind of look like Mr. Edgeworth, but Mr. Edgeworth looks better.
Agreed. Oh my god, the judge's beard kind of looks like Mr. Edgeworth's hair, but if you put it on the opposite side of his face and then made more of it.
Oh my god, they're so right.
But wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does. Wait, the Mr. Edgeworth guys? Aren't those guys not in the game? No, but that's what I'm saying. The only way to experience the games is to watch the streams. Huh? The streams?
Wait, what streams?
You don't know?
What streams?
Okay, that's homework. I don't know what it's called, but fucking what are they called?
Oh, hold on. Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Wait, you don't know? But you've seen them. How can you not know what they're called?
Well, I watched their videos, but I don't remember their name.
But that doesn't make any sense.
I
mean,
know,
I
right?
think their channel is just called Built by Gamers. Like,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Built by gamers. Just watch their, like, okay, you don't have to, but we're just quoting their YouTube short stupid things where they talk about gaming news, and it's this weird rehearsed conversation that's supposed to be natural, but it's not.
Like, it is the
the
most
opposite.
stilted way you could possibly have a conversation about esoteric internet bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Nobody
so
cares that much.
dumb.
Nobody talks like that.
I know, right?
It's an earworm. That's the thing. Like, you can't hear that and then not say later, wait, but that doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense. Order in the court, Mr. Rat? This does not make any sense.
Well, there are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atmey's story.
No.
It says he was-
Actually, that cadence does kind of fit.
Well, it said he was hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure.
That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at... Don't shake your head.
Oh, please. The explanation's far simpler than that, Detective Atme. The truth is that you are in fact Master Mask.
Wow. But Mr. Rat, this photo clearly shows Master Mask.
Nobody else can wear the costume.
This is...
Just like the samurai case and the other samurai case. And Rise from the Ashes. Nobody can dress up as... Oh, and... and Reunion and Turnabout when she dressed up as Maya.
And if you wanna make a stretch too, you could include Turnabout Big Top when the Thane wore his outfit.
Yes, and if you want to really stretch it, you could include that Gordy was just a log.
What?
Well, actually, I know that you know this, but Gordy originally is the guy that killed Edward's father.
It's true. That was a very, very early draft of the case, though. Could you imagine? Follow for more Ace Attorney lore facts.
Oh, wait.
Damn it.
But how does that make any sense?
Gordy killed Edward's dad? I know. Damn it, stop.
I know.
We're too good at it.
I know, right?
Stop it! You earworm.
Well, here's the thing.
Quit it. Drop it.
Well, you see, the security camera belongs to the Lordly Taylor department store. And he shouldn't have been able to manipulate it.
He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn.
So, the ace detective is actually an ace thief. That doesn't make
know.
any sense. Is that true, witness?
Damascus was pure genius, and so am I. Look at me, ace detective. You're very clever to have succumbed to such a conclusion. I am impressed, sir lawyer.
What? Witness, you're admitting it?
Nick, now's your chance.
Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Atme, when you
Objection. There it is.
Damn.
Meme.
You got browned.
Godot blend number 102. My personal favorite.
Somehow this hurts more than Francisco von Karma.
And scalding hot.
True, because getting like whipped is one thing, but Phoenix is used to having his like suit torn by his soul beams. But like this, now his suit's all stained. He's have to go and get clean.
It's not strike
like,
damage, it's bash damage.
Yeah, this is fucked up.
Everyone knows he's weak to that.
Everyone knows. Mr. Godot.
The ace detective is actually an ace thief. But that doesn't make any sense. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true.
But like...
But Mr. Godot, Mr. had made some very strong points, and I
will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt. Mr. Trite. If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face.
It does taste pretty good.
Well, Mr. Rat, don't just stand there.
Can I take a lick?
No, get your own.
Godot? Okay. I can tell through the mask he's glaring at me.
Well, Mr. Rat, don't just stand there. This court would like to see the decisive proof you have, and quickly.
Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. What's the big rush? It's not like I've ever had to, like, use evidence before.
I mean, if you ask some people, you definitely have it. You alright, Nick? And I took a lick while you weren't looking. Tasted like hair.
She took a huge ass lick to clean him off that quick.
You're welcome. What? Why are you staring at me like that? Not you too.
Mr. At Mr. Atme looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke Atme is in fact Mask to Mask.
It's right here.
We got it!
As always.
We have it,
I'm
guys.
still
We did
scared,
it.
Your Honor.
We did it, guys.
We did it.
I've
Case
won.
closed. Adjourned.
All according to Kikaku. That means plan, by the way.
Okay.
As usual, the defense comes prepared, Your Honor.
As usual.
As
Who are you
usual.
fooling?
Very
Our
well
lawyers
then.
about
Let's
to
see what
lie,
you've
Maya.
got.
Show me what you got. I
I
love Rick and
Rick
Morty.
and Morty references. I love Rick and Morty so much.
What do we got?
The calling card, obviously. Let's show it to the crowd.
What is that? Is that secret? Are we supposed to know that?
Here's your proof.
But Detective
I don't get
Gumshoe,
it.
he wouldn't show us.
I know. I don't understand it. How come he can show us, but Detective Gumshoe couldn't?
Is he breaking Gumshoe's rule?
If he is breaking Gumshoe's rule, that's kind of a dick move.
That's what I've been
Dick
saying. Ah, dick
Really?
move. Is that where that comes from? Wait, but that should be a
Oh,
good thing.
you're-
That doesn't make any sense.
I know. I don't understand it either. But here's the thing.
No.
I know, right?
Like, they talk about elephants being added to Minecraft, but they're fucking not. It's a mod. I think.
Well, there are new Sonics being added to Sonic lore. Blue Sonic, Red Sonic, Green Sonic, even Baby Sonic? What?
You talk about Sonic Underground?
Why would they ruin Sonic like that? I already said that.
Sorry.
What do you think, Mr. Goodell?
It looks to me like Mr. Tride is still a mite sleepy. Perhaps you'd like a big mug of my special Godot blend. Well,
No thanks, I'm fine. Really. Give that one to Maya. Oh, what do I do now? Another mistake like that and I'm free. Without some decisive events, I could be risking everything.
We've got all we need.
I do actually think we have evidence. But
Okay.
like,
Now the card. What do you think?
blackmail, or like green mail. Nope. Alright, we got nothing.
That makes sense to me, though. That does make any sense.
What? That does make
Wait.
sense.
I think we've got all we need. So a couple more times so we can lose some more health, get us more on edge.
You guys just edge in court for real.
Well, I mean, we gotta make our time worth it.
It's the attorney's badge.
That badge is a fake.
Awkward.
More health loss, or do we press on?
Let's do one more for the time being.
Okay, one more for the road.
Well, one more for the
Lido.
road.
Although, just in case this is the right answer, I want to throw out a guess. 1 Sonic, 2 Sonic, red Sonic, blue Sonic.
Wait, go to the other page after evidence.
You got it. This is mostly Ron stuff.
Because we don't want to link Ron to being Master Mask.
Ideally, no. Or else we lose.
True.
We have to prove that Larry did it, right? Sorry, I'm not making fun of you. I just thought that was funny.
The security camera?
You can see his camera prints in this photo.
Damn, you got cam printed. You got printed, dude.
We don't got
Oh, I don't know.
proof. Of course I've got nothing.
Ha! Just what I thought.
That just means we'll have to have another investigation day, won't we?
A man has to hold his head up high no matter how bad things get, after all.
I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion.
Yeah, this is no good. I've got to stay on attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy's the thief.
Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again.
It's no good. I'm just not ready.
But are you gonna just give up and let us lose this again? I'm not calling Mia. You gotta do it on your own. Oh, right. How did I forget? So you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer?
I can't think of a counterattack at all. This doesn't make any sense.
Damn it.
Doesn't make any. Did you know? What if did you know Ace Attorney were structured like
No.
those
No.
guys?
I would actually rather like yeah, I'd actually rather just like quit streaming at that point.
There's actually a case in Ace Attorney where you lose it. What? That doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Phoenix Wright never defends guilty people.
He just wouldn't
that's
do
not
that.
true.
If you recall
Yes, that's
Reunion
not
and
true.
oh sorry,
Yeah, they're
Farewell
just
My
wrong.
Turnabout.
Wow, just wow. Oh, my bad. I didn't know it was my turn. It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Godot, if you have anything you would like to... who? Damn.
Misses the light. Sorry,
And
Dad.
who are you?
But that doesn't really matter right now, does it? Or I mean, because a me character is here, do we pass it off to you, Mr. Ivan, or do I keep the Mr. Right, the Mr. Wrong, and it's kind of all tied up.
I'm good,
Unless Adam
Oliver.
wants to argue with himself.
No, I'm good. I've got like 3 characters in the courtroom right now. Both of you guys have one, and then Phoenix is the other guy. So, I mean, it's up to you.
I'm fine, however you want to play it. Whatever you want to do, Martin.
Me and Ivan as Phoenix a lot during the investigation. I say you keep doing it if you want someone to decide for you.
Okay, all right. The Adam has decided.
Who's Adam?
I just did the Edgeworth bow on accident, I realized.
Mr. Light, what are you doing here?
He's literally me.
Oh, Nicky boy. The thing you've been looking for. I think I found it.
You mean that bag?
It was superimposed.
No, not that. What's in the bag? Well,
That's...
The sacred urn! Nick, it's the urn!
what is it? Probably got all over it.
Oh my god. What are you, madame? That urn? Where did you find it?
Well, you'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective, Luke Atney.
Dad! I'm just kidding.
Oh. Desi, you're the best.
Nice.
Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atney? Even you are gonna have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Objection. Ha. Pathetic.
Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say?
Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad.
You're still
Objection.
denying that Mr. Atme was involved?
Objection. Witnesses constantly lie.
Before casting aspersions at Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight. Is that correct?
Yeah. What about it?
Ha! How charming. The length that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring.
What are you insinuating?
As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere, including the office of the good detective here. I wish my wife was that cool.
Honestly, I know. I don't understand it. I don't even think I have a wife.
I don't think I do either.
We reproduce asexually, so like I don't think no.
I wish I didn't. Where's Adrian Andrews? I would reproduce non-asexually with her, if I may say so.
Oh, that's a very good idea.
Adrian Andrews is number 4 on the tier list.
Of people in general or of ladies?
Of people.
I think of ladies. I think Adrian Andrews, Crazy Poison Lady, Dahlia Hawthorne has got to be on there.
Wait, I don't even remember her.
Really? It's
I
been
wasn't born yet.
Oh, okay. Well, she was a little crazy, and I kind of like it.
Yeah, it was weird. It was from like that was from like a weird like time before we really knew what we were doing.
It was in the pre-Edgeworth days.
Honestly,
I
that's
don't
kind
even
of
want to
crazy
remember
to
a time
think
like
about.
that because it's depressing to me that Mr. Edgeworth was not there.
I know, but she was
I
our
know.
shining light, the one thing we could cling on to. Too bad she
Honestly,
fucking
she was
killed a
doing
dude.
Honestly, man, I don't get it.
So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it.
What? I just brought it here from the detective's office. And witnesses wouldn't do that. They wouldn't lie on the stand.
Please, madam.
True.
This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we've been witness to.
You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. The only crime I'd ever commit is passing the speed limit.
Aha. Though I argue that shouldn't be a crime.
Good? Missed the light.
No man should be limited in his pursuits of the road or anything else.
It's powerful.
I'm trying really hard.
Boy, you gotta help talk some sense into these people. There must be some way. I've got to prove that urn was actually in the Atme Detective Agency.
Ooh.
Fingerprints?
Kid named Prince.
I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it.
Fingerprints, huh?
Oh, come now. Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed.
Shit, he wears gloves.
May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I'm always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything.
What about it, Mr. Rat? The witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway.
Nick, what are you going to do now?
I've come too far to back down now. Atme must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it.
Oh, it was on page... Oh, Larry did it.
Pearl.
She...
I mean, the fingerprints would be on it.
Oh, because she was in the office?
Because she was trying to fix it back in the day.
Oh, well, what would that prove? That she stole the urn?
It will prove to Maya that she broke
Better Pearl than our defendant. Pearl's not paying us.
She's 9.
Throw her under the bus. Throw her under the bus.
Let me give you an important piece of advice. The one who keeps a cool head all the way until the game's end is the winner.
Let me give you an even more important piece of advice, Mr. Rat. You are not going to win this game with that answer.
He knows.
Yeah, of course he knows. If anybody
like-
knows, it's him. Oh, wow, even the judge is making cool, snappy remarks now.
It's gonna be my turn.
You could, if you do good, you do them. Just stop doing bad.
Does that mean I was wrong again?
Yes. What? Yes.
What did I say that? The urn was put in the bag and carried to the detective's office yesterday. That means the person I should be fingering is the
Whoa.
person who left their prints on the urn yesterday at the Atme Detective Agency.
Do you really think there's someone you could finger?
Well, there's a kid, I think. Well,
I think I know who Phoenix likes to finger.
You got it. I'm excited. Who does Phoenix finger?
My FA.
Damn it. Damn it. Come on. You're not gonna win this game with that answer. I fucking bet you do.
Now I feel like now that I'm on edge, I feel like I've got a good idea.
Now that you've edge maxed.
Now that I've edge maxed. I think does Phoenix finger himself?
I don't know, Martin, does he?
oh. Well, I mean, he fingered it today, but barely.
Barely is still fingering.
So what's all this fuss about fingerprints anyway?
Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey, Nick, come on, open it up.
Hey, I don't sound like that.
Hey, wait a minute. Can't we just open his private property? Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec, I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and... Well, hello there!
Damn.
That was actually really good. I do sound like that. Dang it.
It's true that it didn't get the chance to look in the bag at the time, but I did touch what was inside.
What? You touched it?
And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard.
Dude, they do this in Columbo. This is the answer to a Columbo case. It's awesome. That was just...
Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in the Detective Atme's office.
Objection. Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it?
Of course it does.
What did you say?
If it's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge in the exhibition, said. I polished it until it was just about glowing.
Holy shit, you sound exactly like her.
I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable?
Whoa. Now do Pearl.
I thought you did an impression. Good job.
I don't wanna...
What?
No till to hear my Mr. Edgeworth impression.
You're over here.
Come on. Oh my god.
Please,
Can you do it?
please,
Can you do it?
please,
Can you do it?
please,
Do it.
please, please.
Not if I don't want to.
Oh my god.
my
That
God,
dismissive
that
tone, it
was
was exactly
spot
like
on.
him.
That was spot on. That is the best Mr. Edgeworth impression I've always done. None of us can do it that good.
No.
Not even
Oh, I'm
close.
Mr. Edgeworth. See, it sounds stupid when we do it.
I'm Mr. Edgeworth. This is what I
The
was
autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. That doesn't sound right. That was awesome,
that's
Mr.
not-
Wright.
that's
You gained 5
Oh my
Edgeworth
God.
points.
Wow.
Yeah. I can spend my edge coin however I please. I'm not fucking buying into edge coin.
Come on.
You should buy into Edgecoin. It's a really good thing. It's only ever going up.
It's only going up.
Yeah, according to Edgeworth.
Yeah. What problem?
Tell me, Edgeworth is one of the best prosecutors in this country. Do you think he's wrong?
So is Mr. Godot, and I'm proving him wrong right now.
Ha.
That doesn't mean anything.
What if I said that again, but in Mr. Edgeworth's voice? Would you believe me then?
Oh no. Now he's using fancy lawyer tricks. But yeah, probably.
If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday in Detective Atme's detective agency.
Ha. This blend. Godot blend number 107. I've decided. It's a little too bitter after all. Oh my god, he's... it's like he's there.
This is so... Oh my god. It really makes me... If only he looked like Mr. Edgeworth, even his behind.
Nobody can do that though.
No one can ever... Oh, no one can ever even try and be like Mr. Edgeworth in that way.
Why are they all looking at my ass?
You know very well why.
But I never got to see it behind the stand, so I didn't know if they're... I didn't know if they were just bluffing about Edgeworth's massive posterior.
No,
Look,
we
just
are not.
to-
It's really big.
If you got it, flaunt it. And honey, you don't got it.
God damn it, Ryan.
What, do I talk too much?
Order. I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and...
Everett is the bailiff canon. Wait
True.
a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that.
No need, you say?
Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn.
Well, what are you saying?
Yes, I've finally broken him down.
Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. This guy's nuttier than a fruitcake with nuts in it. You see,
And
it was me all along. I am the one and only Mask to Mask. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance.
Powerful.
I fucking love that dude.
He's pretty cool. Well, Mr. Godot, what is Mr. Atme's condition?
He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish that I could. Ah, fuck. Damn it. Bloopers! Hashtag bloopers! Sorry.
Bloopers.
Clip it, guys. Clip it, get in the reel.
I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be.
Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief.
I mean, Nick, you were right after all.
Yeah. I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief. He's just also criminally insane.
The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, you're wrong. You're wrong. Yeah, wrong, I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was really trying to say.
No. This can't be happening.
I was wondering when we were gonna need that evidence.
What? What?
The
Oh.
He stole his wallet.
Yeah, okay.
The thief, the sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures. It's me. I'm him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you.
He is him.
So do it. Pronounce me guilty, please. I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is, but
Future stream title, most definitely.
The true identity of the thief has been already been proved. Please hurry and pass judgment.
What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you.
That will never not be the coolest shit ever. Fuck me.
Honestly. Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee.
Ha. Hey there, Mr. Thief.
Yes, sir.
If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess.
Sorry, I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean.
If you are a master mask, then prove it. That's what it means.
Yeah, yes, sir, I'll be happy to.
He says he'll be happy to, Nick.
It's kind of cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy.
It is kind of cute.
No.
Good boy. Just remember one thing.
Is that
boy-
what Desi sees him?
I don't know. I don't know. His wife is like, I mean, if he it's so confusing. She's really cool.
She's like disproportionately normal compared to him.
Yeah, like something's up there, right? I don't know. Food for thought. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man.
I know that. I won't fail, I swear.
Okay then, talk. We're all listening.
Oh, well, let's all have a listen to this confession.
Ron.
The truth is, I've been masked to mask all along.
Like, in case anybody's watching this or didn't somehow know this, the reason that my dad did this character is because out of any Ace Attorney character, out of the entire series, or at least the 6 DS games, the real ones, that he played, this is his favorite character. Ever. Just, we love Ron. I need to make that
True,
clear.
we do love Ron. I did actually question him earlier,
Oh, yeah.
and he
That was
said
also cool.
he said basically he basically said it's more complicated than that.
Well, I guess I can go look back at what he said, but I'm curious.
It was a funny little back and forth, but he said he does also very much like Godot a lot.
Yeah.
He said there's something about Ron that just made him really kind of stick out in his head.
Because, like, he told me that, and I'm like, really? Ron? Like, the defendant from the thief case? He's like, yeah. I go back, I play it again, I'm like, yeah.
It's really funny.
Granted. It's like 10 herdy.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
But-
honestly, I think pretty decent stopping point.
True. I mean, this case isn't a very long one. It's like, we just gotta prove Ron's not the bad guy, and then we're, like, kind of set. We're getting through trials and tribulations a little fucking quicker. I like it.
True.
Like, we started today at an investigation, and we almost finished the whole trial, so, like, we're going.
I mean, it seems to be only one trial day, so like...
Yeah.
Yeah, we made
But
some
let's
progress
make it-
today.
Let's make some
We
music
did
out of
have Adam's dad reining us in though.
Thank you. Please, Dad, please come back. It makes them do stuff, please. Look at this utopia of a stream where we made oodles of progress. We talked to a million characters. My dad showed up. Everett was there. Like, oh my god, we were winning. This is what a peak Ace Attorney stream looks like, and I hope we can replicate it.
It's really funny.
And
Well,
because
it'll make it even more.
today is a very uber special day, we will go through all of the important save files.
I'm good.
So,
Fancy song.
I know people mostly have checked out at this point, but I know Steven's going to be writing some comments. And maybe I'll... Yeah, thank you, Everett. Your presence was a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right, Everett. What was I gonna say? What the fuck?
Even just having you chill in the background looking at my stupid anime figurines was a joyous occasion.
Yeah, I might be slightly tied up directly at 2 o'clock, Everett, but either like 15 minutes before or after, then I'm golden, so we'll find out.
Man, there's stuff going on. But, yeah, today was awesome. It was perfect. I'm glad everything worked out in such a way that today was the day. Everything happens for a reason, and today proved it. This is a joke.
That's right.
Like, this dad coming on the stream thing has been like a running back and forth joke for over a year at this point.
How long have we been playing since like the first Ace Attorney? So how long have we been
Oh,
playing
man.
Ace Attorney?
I would guess since February last year, honestly.
No, it's been over a year. Well over a year at this point.
It's
Thinking
been like
of-
a year and a half.
Yeah, I think so. I remember, I think we started in this, oh, okay, hold on, I got it. It was the last of the series that was still on Grandpa. And I got this computer for my birthday. The first of the Cyber Grandpa streams was, Turnabout Samurai. Therefore, probably around August or September of last year, or
The year before.
the year before. Yeah, since
In
we're newly
2022?
in 2022, correct? Wow, 2022. So late 2022,
Like a year and 5 months, year and 4 months or so.
year and a half, yeah, about.
Which is also, I think, when we started Persona 5, too. But...
Yeah, yeah, it was both of them started around the same time. Because Doki Doki Plus and Persona 4 Arena were like the, not filler, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The lead up to these new flagship series.
Wow.
Hell yeah. Cry about it. The dad stream is over, and Regina is crying. Who knows? I think we entertained him well, so at least while Ron's still kicking, I'm sure he might come back around. I won't promise anything this time. Won't make that mistake again. But at his discretion, we shall see.
I'm glad he decided to leave before we started going full built by gamers. But wait,
Yeah, that would have been annoying as shit.
It's really funny. I love Built by Gamers.
yeah, no. Everett showed that to me earlier about his TA referencing Doki Doki Literature Club, and I just looked at him and I said, "Does she know what that game is about?"
Probably. Yeah, I mean, I think she's just if it's Undertale and Doki Doki, it's definitely like a Tumblrite kind of chick.
But like,
She doesn't understand it truly.
No.
She just goes, haha, Doki Doki.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Who knows? You know.
I'm just saying, like, considering the subject matter of that game, I would not have students be involved with that, especially considering Everett's dad-esque position in a lot of his scenarios.
Mm.
I'd kill for you, Everett.
Oh, and of course, how could I forget? Sorry. Dude, I can't believe. I'm glad that the getting the answers wrong was not as out of hand as it is now during Rise from the Ashes, because holy fucking shit, there's so many different wrong options.
Bro, oh my god. It would have taken a really long time.
But, yeah. Best stream ever. In the books. Impossible to top.
I mean, hell, one of my hard calls I actually got right this time around. I just didn't verbalize it because I don't like being wrong.
True,
isn't it-
true. I had that running in my head too.
Yeah.
Oh, that at me. Somehow, this amazing detective may not be the man who he says he is.
Yes.
All right, well, congratulations.
Hey, bro. All I'm saying is my
Yeah.
my crackpot shadow clone theory is where I'm gonna win.
Uh, You know what? Since we know what my dad's favorite Ace Attorney character is, while I've still got you, and while I'll still stall for time. Just kidding, I'll let you go in a second. I just want to know. Running total, what is everybody's favorite Ace Attorney character?
Edgeworth.
Nice. Excellent choice, my darling. One peanut.
Oh, Damon Gant. Sorry.
Nice.
I was like sitting there thinking. But I don't need to think about this. It's Damon.
Edgeworth and Damon Gant. Those are some banger answers.
Oh, Damon Gant's too cool.
I don't. There's a couple of favorites that I have. A lot of them are in Edgeworth too. But so far that we've met, it might be Godot. I just love the way he talks. I love his whole thing. He's awesome.
Godot's been pretty baller thus far.
Mm-hmm.
He's just so like calm and collected. It's like it's infectious, really.
Oh yeah. Like
Fucking
I feel like
thing is
other
sick.
pieces of media. I think one of the hardest things that you can make a character is cool. I think if you try too hard to be cool, it will backfire on you like nothing else. We've seen enough terrible anime to know that that's true.
Yeah.
This is the picture perfect way you make a character cool. Not over exaggerated, not not over the top. Just like he sits there, he drinks coffee, he calls you an idiot, and he spits proverbs. It's all you need to do. And a badass theme song. Forgot about that part.
True.
I know, Martin, you've been looking forward to the song.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say it's my favorite song. I think of the entire series.
It's pretty fucking good. All right, I'm glad. I just wanted to get that on the book.
I think we have to give acknowledgement to Everett's favorite character in the bailiff.
Oh,
The one and only.
an underdeveloped character throughout the series, but certainly a fan favorite. It's like the gatekeeper
Honestly.
in Three Houses.
Yeah, it is.
In Ace Attorney Heroes, you can summon the bailiff.
And swimsuit bailiff, but that's weird.
I mean,
Everyone
it's
loves
decently
swimsuit
mod. Like a
bailiff.
guy bathing suit thing is never gonna be that weird.
Yeah.
Okay,
But the dangerous briefs were a weird choice.
agreed. That is another exciting episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney in the books.
True.
To make it really perfect out of me, just scoot out the way very slightly to the grub who has no perks.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, look, it's a Rise from the Ashes reference.
Listen,
I'm gonna get my face
look.
covered by the blue badger.
Listen, you don't understand. Pearl's fingerprint should also be on the urn. It makes sense.
Well, Adrian Andrews wiped away the fingerprints.
Damn it. He got me.
How dare
Now
she?
we'll have no way to prove to Maya that Pearl broke it.
Not the misspelling of Ami.
We'll have no way to prove to Maya that Pearl broke it.
Well, it's perfect. She'll never know.
She's gonna get away with it scot-free.
Good.
True. I mean, honestly, releasing a spirit, like, what's the worst that could happen?
Bro, that's the thing though, is that the glory of God already left the temple way back in Ezekiel.
What the hell did Pearl release into the fucking spirit
How many
realm?
times do I have to tell you that I'm not Jewish?
What, you got a problem with being Jewish, Maya?
No, I'm just not Jewish. I got a problem with you constantly saying that. Why? It's not true.
What? So you do have a problem with being Jewish?
Oh my god, don't
I
you
watched-
dare.
I watched Attack on Titan, and
That's great, Pearly. What are you talking about?
and that Gabi girl, I relate to her.
Okay, sorry, Pearl. You're just like, you're gonna need to go.
What? Why? That
That's a
Falco
good-
guy needs to shut up. Gabi was right.
Honestly, bro, both those people like fucking.
Man, am I old for like watching the Steel Samurai? Is that like not cool anymore?
I watched Cocomelon.
Oh, you and Matt on guard.
I knew he was evil. He wouldn't watch baby sensory videos with me.
You think if anyone would, it would have been him, from what Nick told me.
The videos kept the demons away from him.
I hope you don't turn out like that, Pearly. You
No, I
worry
don't
me
think so.
sometimes. But I'm your cousin. It's my job to worry.
I think I'm gonna turn out just fine.
I hope so. Okay. But, yeah, next time we'll probably... Well, I mean, probably, we're like right at the end. We're going to finish up Stolen Turnabout and then go right into Case 3, which is...
Notoriously, the best ones are Case 3.
I mean, there... Okay. With this one, it is as goofy as the other Case 3s, but, like, it's so weird. I cannot get a read on the public opinion on this one. Some people hate it. Some people really, really like it. So I'm excited. But you guys love Big Top, so never mind. We're going to be just fine. Obviously, you guys have never gotten Ace Attorney's Case for being too silly. So I think this one, it'll be a fun one. So
I
yeah.
hope we get 4 pages of evidence.
I don't know, maybe.
Honestly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Case 3 starting another football draft for the books. Oh, grand. Okay.
Oh, I hate those. I hate it.
Stop. You're diminishing our brand.
I'll do what I want to do. Shut up.
I'm realizing both games I'm playing on stream right now both require drafts, and that's kind of funny. I doubt anyone's done an Ace Attorney draft run before. Epic.
True.
Fire Emblem. Okay. Alright. No more lollygagging. Good night, everybody. Thank you. And good night, Steven. I'm sorry you live in Florida. That sucks balls. You're geographically challenged.
Sweet dreams. Good prince.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Everett. I'll send you a text in a second.